Bro, the Cronkies will stay. If it's like this, the Cronkies will stay. Why would they leave? Why would they leave? At least if there's pressure put on them, they're more likely to leave or at least put some money down. But not.
Literally, there's no reason for them to leave if it's going to continue like this, right? Nobody's really protesting. Not a lot of people
the
there.
Cronkies will stay. If it's
Honestly, bro, it's sad. It's sad. So how gonna express what you guys saying? This is the watch along, guys. We're here for the watch along, and you know what? Shocks was there on the scenes during the match reaction, during the match preview, showing us the scenes of the actual situation, and no one's really there. And we know these fans. We know what they think. We know how they're like. It's very split opinions. There's the Arsenal fans who are always the proper Arsenal fans. They call themselves that been going home and away for years. And then you have the foreign fans who people neglect and make fun of, which without Arsenal wouldn't be as big as possible.
But like 100 people there.
Yeah, but there was a good amount. There was a good amount of fans there. If I show you this video,
that's not enough, man. It wasn't enough.
There was a small group.
Igal, we need that days and more to get them out. Honestly, I give up. The fans don't clearly want Kroenke out, so you know what? I give up, man. End of the season, I give up. If Daniel Ek doesn't buy Arsenal, I'm supporting Leicester next year. I can't do it to myself. I refuse it. I can't support this team. I can't support this fan base. I can't do it to myself. I'm sorry, guys. I refuse it, man. This is a joke. This is completely and utterly a joke. I'm sorry, man. I can't support. This is not the Arsenal I knew. This is not the Arsenal I supported. This is not the Arsenal I stood for. This is not the Arsenal anymore. What's the point? What's the point? I want to win league titles. Leicester are more likely to do that. I want to win Champions League. Leicester are more likely to do that. Allow this, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You can call me a glory hunter. You can call me a fake fan. But I'm sorry, man. This is not Arsenal. This is Kroenke FC. This is not Arsenal. This is Kroenke FC. This is Kroenke FC. What can I do? I don't have the power to do anything, and the fans clearly don't care. Bro, I'm gone, bro. Allow this. I'm literally out. I'm out, man. I can't do it to myself. This season's the last season. I can't do it. I'm being serious, man. I'm serious, man. I literally cannot watch anything but Arsenal. But next season, I'm not watching Arsenal, man. I'm not watching them because I don't believe in this ownership. If they buy Haaland, if they buy Sancho, if they buy Mbappe, if they buy Messi, you know what they're going to do? Even if they buy those players, they're going to neglect us for the next 14 years. I can't do that. I can't do that to myself. I'm sorry. I just can't. I don't care. Oh, my God, man.
You heard his rant there. What do you say?
Well, I get that. I mean, yeah, people will say that Arsenal fans that no longer want to support Arsenal are glory supporters and this and that. But at the end of the day, Sahal said it completely right. We all have different reasons why we supported Arsenal Football Club or why we started supporting them. I don't think anybody that supports Arsenal can sit here and tell me that this is Arsenal Football Club. This Arsenal that we are right now, nobody supported this club for these reasons and the way we are right now. So at the end of the day, some fans, obviously the older fans and stuff, they will never stop supporting the club. But the younger fans will, they will just not support the club anymore. Because what's the point? Like, this isn't Arsenal Football Club. This is it. And I get that a lot of people support lesser clubs in lower leagues and stuff. But this isn't what we chose to support. And at the end of the day, some fans will leave. And that's the sad thing about it.
Yeah, reality. What are you saying?
Bro.
Everyone at this point is wants the manager out. Everyone at this point sees the players and everybody are just hypocrites, and they're pointing fingers at each other. where do we go from here, man?
I
If
told you,
if we
Igal, we
if
need
we
a
can,
complete and utter rebuild. But the Cronkies do not gonna do that. There's no
okay. So
evidence of this.
what is the with knowing who they are and who supports this club? I mean, who is paying the bills at this club? What could they actually do?
Nothing. That's the thing. Nothing. Just expect the same. 2 or 3 signings, and that's about it. We need a
Look at
complete
that. They're
and
showing
utter
league
rebuild.
positions. They're showing league positions. Look, 12th, 5th, 3rd, 1st, 2nd, 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 1st, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 4th, 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 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 4th, 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 3rd, 5th, 6th, 5th, 8th, and now 10th.
Igal,
Wow.
Downward
Igal, there's-
spiral.
Igal, if any fan believes this ownership will do a complete and utter rebuild, where we need a complete and utter rebuild, you guys are having a laugh. 14 years they've been in charge and doing the same shit. I'm sorry, man. It's over. The story's over. The book has been written. Arsenal are dead of a club. We're gonna be a mid-table club. Fans are not gonna join us. Fans ain't not gonna support us. The next generation will support Chelsea, teams like that. They ain't coming, and eventually we will become
Bro,
a mid-table club.
I've seen people who support Arsenal this season, young kids, change allegiances mid-season.
Yeah, they will.
Bro, how many people have? Yeah, that's what I mean. They don't care. They want teams that winning. They don't care about allegiance. They don't understand about that. But me is not that I don't understand allegiance. I'm saying I'm changing because Arsenal, not Arsenal, but the Crankies are taking the piss. And I'm sorry, I can't accept it. If you are taking the piss, why do I need to support you? Why do I need to support you? You're taking the piss. Why do I need to stay with you? Why do I need to stay with you? I don't understand. Why do I need to hurt myself watching week in, week out, inept football, inept decision making, inept everything, poor decision making, poor everything? Literally, we are rotten up and down the pitch. It's like crazy. And look at teams like Leicester. See how well they run. Even they don't spend a lot of money. Look how they would run like a clockwork. I don't understand why we can't do the same. I will not complain. Do the same. Do the same as Leicester. Let's just move like Leicester. I will not complain. At least we run well. At least we can sell players for a lot of money. Run like Dortmund. Forget about marketing signings.
There's images coming in showing that some people are there.
Bro, that's not enough, man. That is not enough. That's not enough, man. It will take the double amount of people. It will take people boycotting sponsors. As I said, boycotting sponsors. Bro, this is a joke, man. That is a joke. That's like a concert. We need literally entire full. We need a full like the other week where everyone came out for what's it called? The Super League. We need Super League numbers. We don't need this. This is a joke. This is a complete and utterly a joke. Bro, all of them, I'm proud of them. But where's the Arsenal fans that said no to the Super League? Why did we say no to the Super League, man? I don't understand. We should have just said yes. Honestly, I'm not joking. Guna and Igal, I'm not joking. We should have said yes. We should have said yes. There's no negative for us. What was the negative for us? Destroying a half dozen other clubs. Who cares? Clearly, we don't want to compete with them anyways. Who cares about Leicester? Because we're not going to compete with them anyways. We're not better than them. Who cares about them? Let's destroy half of the leagues, half of the championship. Who cares about them? Because I don't care about them. If you told me, if the Cronky said, you know what? Let's get rid of all these clubs, yeah, but you're going to be in a Super League and we can buy those players in those leagues. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. Because we're not competitive anyways. We're not competitive. What are we competing? For the top 10. We're literally winning the league in top 10. We can win the league this season in top 10. Top 10 league. That's what we're winning. The only league we win. Bro, Cronky will come out tomorrow and say top 10 is a cup. Because we win 200 million, 100 million each season for staying in the league. I'll bet you any money. Bro, Guna, I'm pissed, bro. I am so
Someone
angry.
said Sahal fix up. The Super League would have killed football. Come
I
on,
don't
man.
care, bro. This is killing Arsenal. This is killing Arsenal. I don't care, man. I literally would take the Super League over this. If the Cronkies want the Super League so badly, they can have it.
This is killing Arsenal. This is killing Arsenal, bro. And if they're not willing to leave, what do we do as fans? What can we do? If they're not willing to leave, that's it. We're over. We ain't winning no league anytime soon unless they leave. Unless they leave, they ain't gonna be here for years and years until the money dries up. And it looks like the money ain't drying at all. The money ain't drying anytime soon. We need to get relegated. We need relegation to save us, literally. And we ain't
Do
getting
you guys
relegated.
care about this game? Anybody care about this
I
game?
ain't watching it. I'm sorry. I ain't watching it. Bro, I don't care if people say I'm not a football fan. The Super League, I was against that. I was against the Super League. But
Cam said
clearly
he
the
just seen
Cronkies
the
won
lineup.
it.
We lost.
The Cronkies want the Super League. The Cronkies want the Super League. And I understand they want guaranteed Champions League football. And I love football, but I love Arsenal more than football. And this my problem. I love Arsenal more than football. That's why I had enough of them. Man. The Arsenal fans ain't willing to do it. The big Twitter accounts ain't willing to do it. Ain't no one willing to do it. It's over, man. The Cronkies will stay forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Arsenal Football Club. What are we gonna do? Jay Links is in the chat. West Ham fan, what are you saying? Oh, he's gone. Always happens. Gunner Express, you heard Sahal's rant right there. You heard everything he had to say. Passionate moments. Everyone else that wants to jump on, the link is in the chat if you want to jump on. But you heard his rant. What do you got to say about that, man?
Well, I mean, what can you say? As I said, younger fans that, you know, between the ages of maybe say like 8 to 16, you know, fans that have the choice to choose a team. Why are they going to choose Arsenal Football Club? Please tell me why. Because, they live in London. You know, they live close to the stadium. Okay, we'll go support Chelsea then. You know, why would anybody support Arsenal Football Club right now? We're shit. We're the shittest team of the initial top 6 teams. And we all banter Tottenham and all these different teams. They're better than us right now. Because that's it. They are. Tottenham are better than us right now. And the pain that to say that is the hardest thing to do as an Arsenal fan. Because Tottenham are never better than us. But right now they are. This is what I'm saying. Arsenal fans that are already existing Arsenal fans, why are they going to keep supporting Arsenal? Why? Like Sahal just said, what's the point of putting yourself through so much disenjoyment and just boredom when you can go and support a Leicester or a Chelsea or a City and have fun? You get to watch exciting football. You get to get that shot of dopamine every time you win the game. You get to win trophies and things. Why would you not do it? Loyalty in football doesn't exist anymore. It died a long, long time ago.
Let me read this comment. Iga, call out sponsors who spend money on Arsenal. Use your channel to educate fans to go after revenue streams, aka sponsors. I'm going to do that. Literally, we need to do a whole video explaining to people what they can do besides just not watching the games and stuff, and how they can actually affect people and affect people's. Ashwan.
Hey, hi. Can you hear me?
Your comment. I liked your comment. Tell us what you meant by that.
Yeah, so what I meant was the United fans clearly went after the sponsors, and the Glazers lost 200 million from a kit sponsor that they were supposed to receive. I think it was called the Hut in Manchester. I think all Arsenal fans should go after the Arsenal sponsors, boycott them, make them, stop paying Cronkies. That's the only way you can get your owners to listen to the fans.
Not wrong.
Okay, so listen to these sponsors. We have Arsenal Direct, which is directly the club's own. We have Adidas, which is massive. We have Visit Rwanda. You have Sports Betting IO. You have the Emirates. None of them are as small as TeamViewer.
There's that shit coffee brand as well that they some reason promote.
We could go after sponsors. We could use the proper channels to go after sponsors.
Because they're even bigger, it's better, because if we get negative attention on these big sponsors, they will leave. They got other teams. You really think the Emirates will stay if they lose money on us? You really think that? Bro,
they're going to risk their brand?
Huh?
Do you think they're going to risk their brand for Arsenal? No.
No.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
No, so he's saying why would big brands
I
risk
don't
their own
expect-
money for Arsenal? Like, why would they risk themselves for a club like Arsenal? Someone's got a really bad echo.
Someone got really bad.
Yeah,
it's
someone had a
on our
really bad
side.
echo, whoever that was.
Wait, basically,
But yeah,
the problem is-
let's hear from Aslan. Aslan. Yo.
Yeah. So the point I was trying to make is this is not about the monetary value. That it's more to do with the brand image. If there's a significant amount of fans coming after the brand in say social media as well as protest at the stadium, the brand image will take a hit, which is when these companies will realize that associating themselves with Arsenal is bad, and then they will put pressure on the owners to do something about it.
Look,
All right, let me just throw it to the next person. Yo, bro, you wanted to jump on. Say your piece.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, it's your turn to speak. Go ahead.
Aslan, are you there?
Are you there? All right, man's not speaking. Yo, military gunner, what you saying?
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up,
How
man?
are you?
Yo, bro, what does the rest of the season mean to us?
Giving the youths an opportunity, I believe.
Well, that ain't happened, has it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's what-
Oh,
Come
man,
on,
I agree,
it's
though.
what
I agree,
think, not
man.
what Mikel Arteta thinks. But
Mhm.
I do believe that this is the perfect opportunity to give like the youths the
agreed.
chance to express themselves. But I think that he has a competitive edge. I think it tends to get the better of him some of the time, where he overthinks things. I think that's one of the reasons why you see the lineup that we see today. Actually, because personally, for me, I would just literally give the youth some opportunity to progress and see which one of the youth we can move forward with next season. Because we have to be honest, it's a dead rubber game. It has no significance. We're playing for nothing. I doubt, based off our performance, that we might win. Because what I've seen from West Brom is that they're fighting with their heart. We're just playing because we want to play. And I think the passion that they have to survive is going to overthrow us. It might overthrow us. So I don't necessarily see us battering them.
Can I show you guys something? This came up on the TV just a few minutes ago, and this was probably one of the most damning things you could see. Have you seen Arsenal's league position status since 1994? How it's dramatically just dropped every year.
Yeah, significantly.
So look at that. We went from 12th to 5th to 3rd to winning the league with Arsene Wenger, right? Then we came in second 3 years in a row. Then we won the league again in 2001. To me, at that point, you have to ask yourself, why weren't we not able to win the league 3 years in a row? Manchester United were that good.
Yeah.
Right?
No, they weren't. We fluff our lines.
And then we lost in
I did some extensive research.
And then 2002, 2003, we lost. Then we won again in 2004, 2003. Since then, we never won again. It's been second, fourth, third, second. And at this point, in 2015, I remember my friend saying to me, you need a woman as loyal to Arsenal is to the fourth position in the league. Because we love that fourth position more than we did anything else.
Yeah, true.
The moment
I wish it could be back
out of the top four, we just started dropping like a sack of potatoes.
No, you don't, Greenwich. You want to be winning leagues, mate.
No, I do. But right now, I take fourth for where we are now.
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying. But what do you guys think about what Zahal said? Because I want to get people's thoughts on that because it's interesting.
Okay, Igal, on that graph that you're showing me right now, is that so you see where Arsene Wenger came 5th, then Arsene Wenger came 6th, right? After Arsene Wenger came 5th and 6th, respectfully, you saw Unai Emery came in and brought us back to 5th. The points differential were way off because Arsene Wenger finished with higher points differential. But the significance about that is this: the points differential has been steadily declining throughout that time period. From 2013, the points differential there was a steady climb. We had the opportunity in 2015-16 to win the league but we didn't because we just went in the transfer market and signed Peter Cech. And that, I think, is why we're actually at the level we're at right now. Now, my problem is this. We, for like 7 or 8 seasons now, we have been filling stopgap. We have been using stopgaps to try to get us into the Champions League. So we go for an experienced player there. We go for a big signing right there. And then we don't do the necessary. So, for example, the season when we bought Nicolas Pepe, I do think Unai Emery wanted Zaha. But for me, as a fan, I saw that we were leaking. We still have Kolasinac, we still have Mustafi, we still have Socrates. I thought that we would go out and spend.
Hello? We lost him. He basically he thought we were gonna go from there and we're gonna go spend more money to get ourselves higher up the table, but we consistently started to drop further and further and further, and at this point it's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? But yeah, Asian.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you,
we
man.
can hear you, bro.
What's
Talk to me, man.
brother? I'm not happy with the lineup. I'm seriously like,
That's the least of our issues.
yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean, just focusing on today's game. Do you know what I mean? Like that lineup is ridiculous. Like, how is man like Danny Ceballos? He drinks Estrella. He eats paella. How is this guy starting, bro? Like, for me, that guy should not be wearing the Arsenal shirt ever again. He's on loan. He is not our player.
And he's not in
Real
Mikel
Madrid
Arteta's plans. And he's not in Arteta's plans either.
Well,
Sorry?
that's what we think.
So what was that? He's not our favourite player.
No, he said
No,
he's not in Arteta's plans.
So then why is he starting, bro?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You can't make an owner for that.
We all know our squad needs a major overhaul, yeah? But the magnifying glass is on the midfield. Our midfield is rubbish, bro. Like, I'm being kind right now, yeah? I'm trying to keep my composure. Our midfield is rubbish. Look, Xhaka is injured. Partey, why is Partey in the squad? Okay, he's on the bench. Yeah. Now, I don't blame El Nene being in the starting 11, yeah? But why is Ceballos in there? And why is Willian, that ex-Chelsea agent, why is this guy in the lineup, bro? Willian, Ceballos should be nowhere near our squad. They should not be wearing the Arsenal shirt ever again. End of. Come end of the season, Willian, he has to go. Yeah? Man's on social media emojing up star faces, bro. What's this?
Let me show you. Let me show you what he's talking about if you haven't seen it. This is what he's doing. So Chelsea put this out, right? And you got him like doing stuff like that.
Bro, I can't remember if I said it on like one of your previous streams or if I was on a Next Man show. I can't remember. But me in life in general, yeah, I don't pocket watch no man's pockets. I don't care about what Next Man earns. Yeah, at the end of the day, they've probably worked hard, sacrificed, put blood, sweat, and tears, effort into getting to where they got to in life to earn whatever they need to earn. Yeah?
Yeah.
But the way our club has been run over the years, the way our recruitment has been, like the operation, when it comes down to our recruitment, has been down in the gutter for so long. The reason why our question,
You're cutting in and out, man.
not that much.
Yo, your internet's cutting in and out.
In fact, man, hear me?
Can you guys hear him, or is it just me?
Yeah,
No,
his
it's
mic
blacked
is
out.
fine now.
Yeah,
Can you hear
yeah.
me?
Yeah, bro. The thing is cutting in and out. Just jump out, jump back in.
Cool, bro.
All right, yo, we got some rivals here, and we got Sean. Sean, I know you said 4-1. The game's about to start. I'm gonna just ask you: do you think we're gonna win this game?
Hopefully.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to take a bunch of you guys out, but appreciate you guys coming on. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Green Express. Big up, Hassan. Hassan, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was just listening into what you guys were saying about Willian and all that. We told all I'm gonna say with the Willian thing. We told you when you guys bought it got. But anyway, I think you should guys win it. But it's Arsenal. I just can't see. Like, if I say you win and you end up losing, that's just
All right.
Arsenal for you. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you should win it, but if you don't, you don't.
All right.
I just don't know what to say.
Have a good one, Hassan. Velvet Sean, quick thoughts before the game begins.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be so Arsenal if they like lose or draw this game, but then beat Chelsea in the week. So I'm probably gonna go for a draw, and then you'll probably beat Chelsea in the week.
That's what you're hoping. Anyways, peace.
Yeah, something like that.
Gunwood.
Bro, it's Christian, man.
I know.
Oh, okay, cool. I think Arsenal again, like Volkswagen said, it would not surprise me this game and went on to smack Chelsea in the week. But I do think at the end of the day, it will come quality and Arsenal will get the victory. You know.
Yeah. All right, yo, Tommy.
Yo, bro.
What are you saying?
Nothing. Just gutted that West Ham lost, but I'm happy where we are. So keep it happy. But no, this game, I think it's just gonna be a drab game, innit? I reckon, just gonna be a boring performance. I just don't get the lineup, mate. Honestly, I seriously don't get it. Like, I don't think you can't say he's going for it because of the team he's put out, and like, just play the kids. Even if it's saying just to let the fans grab onto for the future, just because he hasn't really brung for any kids, has he? Like, since he's been here.
Nothing.
That's the thing. Like, at least
Smith Rowe. That's it, really.
Nah, Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe was there before.
Smith Rowe played under Arsene Wenger, so
Smith Rowe's been there for time.
Even did Balogun play under Emery though?
Nah, he didn't.
No, Balogun never played under Emery. Balogun's first game was under Arteta.
But when I mean bring through, I mean like stay on the bench in Premier League games most of the time. Comes on.
No, realistically, he didn't really bring through anybody, except for. You know what? You can't say he brought through anybody. Header away, shot. Oh, deflected almost.
I'm gonna let you join this game.
Almost scored the opening goal. But this game.
Can Ainsley play?
Can Ainsley play? No. You can't play. You can't play against a team that you got loaned out from.
Yeah.
Ainsley, I don't think he's even fit. Oh, Martinelli's through. Oh, bad pass.
Hey, bro, calm, man. I'll see you later, bro.
See you later, Rico.
Yo, you guys just laughing at us for the beginning of the season when all our predictions going wrong.
Here's what it is, bro. That's why we love football, mate.
Yeah. See you in a bit, bro.
See you in a bit, ago, man. Take care, bro.
All right, peace. Big up to everybody watching. You guys already see the lineup down there and the substitutions and everything. Oh man, who's gonna get subbed on today? Who's gonna actually get to it? Who's gonna actually play well? So far, the game's just begun. And Willian's on the floor, head-to-head collision with the defender from West Brom. Does that mean he's gonna do? What is he gonna do now? Is this game gonna be a dead rubber? And are we gonna play like we don't want to win? Because I was worried that there's gonna be no intensity. Because if there was no intensity going into that game in the Europa League when everything mattered, if they show no intensity today, I don't know what to say anymore, man. I don't know what to say anymore. If these guys show no intensity at this point, it's just a joke thing. It's just a joke thing. By the way, there was a good 100 supporters at the protest. A good 100 supporters at the protest, if you've seen it. A good 100 supporters were at the protest, by the way. That was it. good little 100 supporters at the protest. Not even enough to fill up a caravan. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys the people at the protest. That was it. That was it. That was it. That was it. Literally. That was it. That was the only amount of people there. That's actually funny. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when they come for you? This is going to be a dead game, man. Right now you got Pereira is going to try to destroy us. Who's this Cantwell? This guy who with the Cantwell hairstyle. Emma Smith-Rowe, come on. What is he going to do? Oh, man. Emma Smith-Rowe is not going to do shit from that angle. El Neni with time on the ball, it's a different El Neni. If you give him time on the ball, no pressure at all, he can actually do something. It's when he's pressed too much, he's just start panicking and making mistakes. Smith Rowe to Pepe to El Neni to Ceballos. Played the ball between the lines to Saka. Saka crosses it in. Nobody's there. West Brom defender heads it out. Chambers. Pepe. Oh my God, Pepe. The ball right in the middle of the box. Pepe got a ping pong ball, ran and right in front of him, right in front of the box. Couldn't do nothing with it. Absolutely terrible. Good ball by Ceballos. Split the pass to Saka. Saka crossed it in. Header out by the West Brom player. Chambers tries to take a shot. Ball lands right for Pepe inside the box, right in front of the penalty spot, and he blows it over the bar. It's Pepe for you guys. Pepe for you. What are you going to do? That's Pepe for you. Pepe blows the shot over the bar. Absolutely embarrassing. I don't know what to say anymore, guys. These guys are just... I don't know what to say, man. It's like... You think Spurs still have no trophies in 2025? Possibly. Mid-table versus relegation today. Who will win? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Who will win? My prediction at the beginning of the season for top four was Manchester United to be out of it, and it was Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool. But now it looks like it's going to be Chelsea, Man City, Man United, and Leicester. That's what top four looks like. It might be. What's the current top four, by the way? Is the current top four the same? Yeah, Leicester's still in the top four. Liverpool's still way out from the top four. They could sneak in there though. West Ham look like they could sneak in there too, but 5-point gap is a big gap. 6-point gap is a big gap at this point of the season. It's a very big gap. Will they be able to close it down? We don't know. We'll have to see. But guys, do me a favor. There's about 50 plus of you guys in the chat right now. Smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. But I need you guys to do me a favor. Smash a like right now. Select the video right now while you guys are here, because that really helps me out. It really does help me out. Let's try to at least get it to 50 plus likes. There's 2 more likes away from 30. So let's get this at least to 30 likes first target. And then we'll move on from there. Are you Somali? Yes, I am Somali. We have a game in hand. I know you have a game in hand, but even with the game in hand, you're still gonna have a 3-point gap, and you have less than 3 games. You'll have less than 3 games remaining. So you have more points than games at this point. That's actually tough. That's tough. It does become very difficult. Leicester are going to do it just by the skin of their teeth, says the Leicester fan George here. Big up George. Big up George. People in the chat, come on, let's try to have a conversation here because this is gonna. Oh, Gabriel, what are you doing? Gabriel's scaring the shit out of me, playing out the back, trying to gain. He tried to gain control of the ball with a header, bring it down, and then kick it away. And there was two people crowding him around him. If they would have taken the ball off him from that position, they would have been in for a goal. Oh man, that scared me. Gabriel scared me right there. Gabriel scared me. Yeah, that's not funny. I ain't no pirate, bro. Is that all people know Somalis for? Being pirates? It's not funny, man. Leno headed back. Chambers heads it back to Leno. Leno passes it to Alneni. This is going to be one of those games, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be one of those games. It's going to be a shaky one. It's going to be a shaky one. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. It's going to be a shaky one. Arsenal are going to end up winning this game, I think, but it's going to be annoying. It's going to be annoying. There's going to be moments where we put ourselves under pressure like we usually do. We always put ourselves under pressure. As an Arsenal fan, I'm an Arsenal fan, obviously, but if we lose this game, I honestly don't know what I'm going to say at this point. I honestly don't know what I'm going to say. If we lose today, I don't know what to say if we lose today. Saka's playing left back. Willian starting, actually going to lose at home. I can't believe it. I actually don't know what to say anymore. These decisions Arteta's making, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. This is West Brom when they come back. Imagine if West Brom beat us. It would actually be so sad. I think that would be it. That would be the final straw for everybody. Yeah, that would be so bad. It's actually so sad how bad we are. Like, honestly, you can't even make some of the shit up that's happened to us this season. Like, it's been absolute jokes. Like, it's a joke. We need Kieran Tierney type. We need more Kieran Tierneys, like character-wise. More guys who have the character. Oh my God! West Brom worked their way into the box and take a shot from a hard angle. Gets deflected, and now it's out. Thank God. Thank God. That was tough. That for a second looked like they were going to score. Jay Lings, what are you saying? This guy always comes in and just leaves. Oh my God! Again, shot from outside the box. Pereira puts us under pressure. I'm not going to lie to you guys. These guys are starting to scare us. They are actually, they want this more. They want this more. They want this more than us. If we lose, I would not be shocked, honestly. I genuinely would not be shocked. At this point, these guys care more than us. They just care more than us about this game. They just care more than us about football in general. They just want it more. Let's be real. They want it more. They generally want it more. It's not even funny. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we good at? What are we actually good at? Like, we're not good at anything anymore. West Brom just shooting from range, bending it wide right of the post. That was a close one, honestly. But like, are they going to score from that angle? Probably not. But it is a scary shot. So far, we've had one scare, and we've given them one scare. That's pretty much it. Are we going to get anything from this game? Are we better? We cannot lose this game. It's actually embarrassing to us as a club if we lose this game. It's actually embarrassing to us as a club if we were to lose this game. I genuinely believe it. I generally would say, you know, it is an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment as a club if we lose this game. It's an embarrassment as a club if we lose this game. What are you gonna say? It's an embarrassment of a club if we lose this game. Oh my god! 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 Hit the bar! That was so close. Oh my god! Pereira got Callum Robinson got in behind us, chipped Leno, and hit the bar. He was way offside though. Was he not offside? Chipped the bar. Wow. 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 That was so close. That was actually so close. That was actually so close. That was so scary. We don't have the intensity. We don't care. It's almost like we don't care. We're playing like we don't give a shit. It's actually bad. It's actually so sad. Callum Robertson hit the bar from that angle. I can't believe he hit the bar. I thought that was a goal. He was in. He was in. Arsenal in the basement. I haven't been for 17 years, literally in football. Arsenal in the basement. I haven't been for 17 years. Literally using my own lines against me. Oh my god, another pop shot from distance. Pereira. These guys are literally, they're testing us. They're testing the waters. They're testing the waters. Every single shot is just going from distance. They're testing the waters. They're actually like they're going to hurt us. They're going to hurt us. At some point, they're going to hurt us in this game. Because every other second is literally just another pop shot. They've been making us worry. Yo, you're loud. God damn it. What's gonna happen? Saka gets past the defender, crosses it in. Nobody's there. Oh my god. Saka puts the ball right in front of the goal. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Ceballos gives the ball over to Chambers. Chambers has no option to pass it backwards to Holding. Saka in, shoot, penalty. That's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. Stop mocking me. That was a good challenge. That was a good tackle. That was a good tackle. What are you gonna do? Oh my god. Oh man. That was a good tackle. We are terrible. Yo, what are you saying, realist? Hello, you there? I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
We're so poor. It's unbelievable. It's another slow start.
Bro, it's not even that. We're literally, every time we get a chance, it's through Saka. But nobody's in the end of it. Saka's doing everything.
It's it's a poor cross.
Saka beats his man again and again and again, but nothing happens.
Yeah, there's no movement inside the box.
100%. Every time. If the best way to explain it is, guys, Saka's on the right, Saka's on the left flank. He keeps destroying the right back, but every time nobody's in the box to receive the pass for the cutback. Yeah, and do you believe these guys have the audacity to blame the young players, the senior pros?
It's mad. It's the senior players that are just doing nothing. It's absolutely shocking.
It's like those scary movies when someone's screaming for help. The young kids are screaming for help. These senior guys. Oh my God, West Brom, perfect ball right in front of our goal, in between Leno and the defense, and
oh
luckily,
my God, I've just seen it.
What is Willian doing? What is Why is he running ahead of the play?
I
Everyone's
thought,
defending.
how have we let West Brom come to the Emirates and just completely dominate us?
10 men behind the ball, you know.
Ah,
10
yeah,
men
Willian.
behind the ball. 10 men behind the ball against West Brom.
Ah, this is poor by Smith Rowe.
Yo, Pereira guy has more creativity in his right finger than our whole midfield.
That is so true. Oh my god. Can't believe it. It's mad.
They want it more. Why am I
Yeah.
surprised? Right?
Players not
They
doing
want it
nothing.
more.
Yeah, it's just Saka trying to beat his man and put a cross in.
Yeah, man. Yo, how long you been supporting Arsenal, man?
Since 2007.
So you never seen us win a league, eh?
Nah, it's actually peak.
Bro, I know a guy who started the season as an Arsenal fan. Now he's a Chelsea fan.
Ah, it's
The
unbelievable.
young kid though, it's like
Yeah.
no allegiance, you know.
Ah,
My wife's nephew was
yeah.
Arsenal fan, who
Mhm.
went to a Man City fan, who's now saying whoever wins the final, I'll be a fan of them permanently.
Ah, it's football nowadays.
And then he
Ah.
shot from distance, nothing comes from it.
Ah,
Willian's on the ball, just doing nothing. He gives the ball to
Mm.
El Neni took the shot, and it was nowhere to be. It was not going anywhere. It was literally similar to what Thiago did, but instead he didn't go any further in.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's just no creativity. It's just static. Players are just standing there.
Yo, Cams is back. Yo, Cams, what's good? Yo, this guy deleted his old YouTube account. What the hell? Why'd you delete your old account?
What, me?
No, one of the guys in
Oh.
the chat.
Oh, okay.
Smith Rowe? Bro, literally push us off like it's nothing. Yo, what are we gonna do with Leno? Yo, Izan, you can't join because for some reason it's not connecting. Jump back out, jump back in.
I think Leno will be sold this time. I don't think he wants to be here.
Yeah. Yo, message me on Instagram to confirm that it's you. Because I'm not just gonna add him. Confirm message me on Instagram and I'll make you a mod right now. Because you didn't change your Instagram, right? Bro, people don't know who I'm talking to and what I'm talking about. So there's a guy in the chat who is a moderator from the channel from Time, and he, for some reason he changed his thing. Someone's saying, "What's your job, bro?"
That's confusing.
I ain't letting people know my job, man. No need. Yeah, all right. So confirmed through Instagram, that's him.
Oh, Saka's down.
Saka's down, yeah. He's just holding his knee, but he's okay. The guy just stepped on his foot.
Oh, okay. I got a heart attack for 1 second. I thought it was serious.
Nah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But yo, that is one hell of a social distancing protest, says somebody on Twitter. That protest was embarrassing. Literally everyone kept 2 meters. Willian, what the hell, man?
That's such a wrong pass.
Such a bad pass by Willian. Willian wins the ball near the
Pepe
halfway
was
line.
open.
There was 2 passes on, either Martinelli into space or Pepe across his body, and he made the pass to Martinelli, put too much weight on it, and it gave time for the defender to catch up and intercept the pass.
Okay, keep going.
Someone saying I'm raking in universal credit. And yo, I'm a permanent resident in this country. I wouldn't be allowed to receive anything from the from government assistance, even if I wanted to. Right? But yeah. We were getting dominated by West Brom. Embarrassing. Guys saying Arteta in. At this point, there's no backing Arteta. Anyone who's backing him, they're keeping their mouth shut until they see evidence.
What I
doubt
don't
anyone backs him.
yeah. What I don't understand is that they're bringing Arteta and they're bringing the youngest coach at that time, and they're bringing assistant coach to Pep, who basically is experimenting at one of the biggest clubs in the Premier League.
What do you mean?
He's basically it was obviously the club didn't want to get a massive manager or a big manager, so they brought in Arteta, and now he's experimenting, and basically Arsenal were at worst.
I don't think it's an experiment or anything. I don't think they did it as an experiment. I think they've seen their success in North American sports with bringing in novice managers, and they brought in Arteta to do the same thing here.
I just think now
they feel like in if you know anything about North American sports, you have to have older managers get past it quicker than in football. Where football you can use old tactics and it will still work. Where in basketball you need to stick with the times and it constantly changes, right? So they bring in an up and coming manager in basketball. They bring in an up and coming manager in football, and then Arsenal just won a free kick right outside the box. And then next thing you know, we got ourselves a situation where we now have a manager who has no experience.
I think with Arteta, I'll give him to the end of the season, then sack him. I don't think there's no point sacking him now.
At this point, you should just cut your losses.
Yeah.
Yo, how's the game going, man?
We've had 2 scares from West Brom, and Saka's doing all the creativity, but no one's end product.
So same as usual, basically.
0-0, and West Brom looked like they had the better chances to score.
Oh my god, guys! Honestly, man, I had enough of this ownership. And look
Just
at
shows
today.
how-
I mean, again, no one came. I mean, bro, I had enough of them, man. Honestly,
He's a Leicester fan now.
bro. If look, Sammy, Igal, I'm not even joking. Igal, if Daniel Ek doesn't buy Arsenal, bro, assalamu alaikum, bro. Honestly, you can suffer yourself, bro. You can suffer yourself, bro. I ain't suffering. I don't want to suffer anymore. Bro.
What the hell was that free kick? Did you see that free kick?
No,
He went out for a corner. Willian did a free kick, trying to chip it over to us. Chambers kicked it back across, and then it went blocked for a free kick.
Bro, what you know the Cronkies?
For a
I
corner.
realize what you guys were talking about. The Cronkies, whatever they do, it doesn't make no sense whatsoever if you think about it. I get getting in Arteta in the first place, but what's the point of not firing him now?
It's
What's
trying
the
to
point
save
of
money. It's trying
No,
to. It's money.
Because this is costing.
I
them
heard they're
money.
trying to give him a new contract.
It makes no sense though. This is
No.
costing them money. You know that. Not in the Champions
Imagine they give him a new contract to say, you know what, you're safe,
Just
and
imagine
then
that.
they sack him again in December, anyways.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it makes no sense. What they're doing, it makes no sense because they know for a fact they're not going to invest, and they
You know, they almost gave Emery a new contract after. Oh, nice ball from
Say that
Willian,
again.
but no one's getting a header in the box over West Brom's defenders, bro.
Say that again, Igal.
They almost gave Emery a new contract after the Europa League semi-final. I mean, the Europa League final against Chelsea, where
They
we
are
got slapped.
jokes, bro. They are
After
jokes.
Baku, Josh Kroenke wanted to give Emery a new contract for achieving 5th and losing in the final.
That's our club, man. That's our club. That's literally what. Oh my god, man. This is just depressing, man. Honestly, I'm going.
Oh my God! Pepe
What
kicked the ball across the box. Gabriel had a chance, but Gabriel overran the pass, and the pass was behind him, and it went out for a clearance. And
Wow,
now
you fucking
Ceballos played the ball all the way back to Holding, and Gabriel Martinelli is playing as a centre back. What the hell's going on?
Obviously, Sabas plays it back.
Yo,
Oh my god, I can't
what's
do
going
it
on,
to
man?
myself, man. I can't. Do
Are you
Just
watching?
vibing, mate. Just vibing.
Do the Nico face.
Yo, Brendan, did you see the protest? I mean, the fan meetup. Did you see the group meetup?
Protest or cheerlead? Which one, mate?
I'm talking about I'm talking about whatever you would like to call. I call it the meeting.
He slows
The group
everything down.
meeting.
Oh, Did we score?
The meeting, the meeting of the fans. Did you see it?
Yo, people are saying we scored. 1 second.
Bro, literally no one turned up.
Yo, 1 second. Saka crosses the ball in. Smith Rowe. Of course it's going to be Saka to Smith Rowe. Let's go. 1-0. Saka cut back. Smith Rowe was right in front of goal, tapping.
Does anybody actually give a shit though?
No. Except for
Yeah.
Igal, that's what. Except for probably Igal.
Anybody
Look at my
else?
profile. Look at my name. Look at my name. Brandon.
What's your name?
My name on the profile.
Oh yeah, he's a Leicester fan now. If you haven't heard.
No. Brandon, honestly, did you see the protest today?
That's his first Premier League goal. Really?
No one came, Brandon. No one went.
It doesn't surprise me, mate. It doesn't surprise me one little bit. Arsenal fans, right? Believe it or not, I've been saying it for a long time. Arsenal fans, as a fan base as a whole, they're fucking dumb, mate. They're stupid. This is the prime time for us to get Kroenke out because of what's been happening, because of the fact that we've got Daniel Ek, who supposedly wants to make a bid. I'm still not convinced about all of that yet. I still think he's blowing smoke up his own arse. But this is the time where we can get this owner out and nobody's bothered. Nobody cares, mate. Nobody gives a toss. This is the problem, right?
Yeah.
It's not just the football club. It's not just the owners. It's not just the manager, the players. The fans don't even give a shit no more. You know?
But how are we gonna get? See, that's what I mean. We never gonna get rid of them if we do this. We are not willing to boycott sponsors. We're not willing to protest. Why would they leave? Why would they leave? Unless there's a ridiculous offer, they won't leave. They're not leaving. I mean, what do you want me to do, Brendan? Support this team? Are you mad? I ain't supporting. This ain't Arsenal. This is Kroenke FC. I'm not supporting Kroenke FC. I'm sorry, Brendan. I can't do it. I'm not supporting. Bro, change that. It's not Arsenal. Change it to Kroenke FC, man. Because that's what they are, man.
I want to know why this manager's still here, mate. I really do. I want to know why this manager's still here.
Oh, Pepe, cross it in.
Whatever they do, it makes no sense whatsoever. What they're doing makes no sense. They are losing money because they are no Champions League football.
No, but yo, we score a goal. You don't care, right?
Huh?
No, I don't care. Why?
I don't care.
Why do I care?
Why would I care?
Wouldn't you want us to win every game? For the
No,
rest
but
of
at
the
least it leads to
There's
nothing. It leads to
Igal,
nothing.
you
That's
care.
why.
There's
There's no
nothing
point.
to blame for, mate.
How can you
There's
care?
nothing to blame for.
Listen, at this point, I still want the team to win the games, even though it's meaningless.
But you win the game for what reason?
Bro, you don't want to finish. You don't want to finish
I don't
10.
care. I don't
There's
care.
no point. It's
Literally,
done.
I want to at least
zero
go up
point.
the table a little bit.
Igal,
Yeah, but it makes no difference whether you're ninth or
Igal,
you're
it makes no
12th. It
difference,
makes no
bro.
difference.
This is like, the NBA season when it's at the end and no one cares anymore. They're just tanking. This is
But we all know.
We're ninth, by the way.
But we all know what's going to happen.
If we catch up to Tottenham somehow.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Igal.
Come on, Igal, man.
It's all if buts maybe. I remember when we came back
Igal,
in
man,
February
look at
and
the mentality,
we all
bro.
said if
Okay,
we
what
could
if
win
we
our
finish
next 4
eighth at
5 games.
least? What if we
It
finish
doesn't
eighth at
matter.
least?
What
Listen,
does it mean?
listen. Yeah,
Bro,
it doesn't
you
mean
just want
nothing.
to say we equaled last year. That's all, man. Be honest to yourself. Why are we finishing 8th? It makes no sense. It doesn't matter where we finish. Our season is over. The year is over. Arsenal as a legacy is over. We are dead in the water. And you want to finish 8th? Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me?
We already know what's coming, mate. If we win the rest of these games, the Arsenal fan base will be coming out again. Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to win the league next season. Oh, we'll get the top 4 next
Igal,
season.
are you kidding
We
me, bro?
know what
I
these
don't want to be
fans
negative,
are
but Igal,
like.
look at
Really?
yourself,
You
bro.
think people are going to be saying we're going to be winning?
Oh,
Yeah,
you don't know
that's
this. You don't know this fan base. You don't know
That
this
is
fan
this
base.
fan base, mate. That is this fan base. I'm not even kidding.
Just Igal. Just log on Twitter and just type in Arsenal, and you'll see it.
What do you mean? See what?
Oh my God! You actually think people are going to be saying we're going to get top 4 next season?
You don't know Arsenal fans. You
Because
don't know
we
Arsenal
won a
fans.
few games. Look at December, right? Look at December, for example, right?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I've been saying Arteta out for a long, long time because I realised that this guy wasn't good enough from early, right? Understandably, there were still fans that wanted to back it. just before December, we went on a horrible fucking run where we lost pretty much every game that we played. Then we played Chelsea and we beat Chelsea, and then we went on a bit of a winning run. And then the fans started saying, "Oh, top four's still on. Oh, we can still win the Europa League." This is right. The only thing that this is going to give us if we win the rest of the games this season is once again fans coming out saying, "Oh, we're going to
You
get
want to
top
know
four
something?
next season."
You want to know
False
something?
hope.
It's another goal, Nicolas Pepe.
But
Pepe
what?
scored a goal from
Bro,
Pepe
come
scored
on.
an amazing goal.
But do you know what vexes me? Yeah,
Pepe
do you know
scored
what
an
vexes
amazing
me?
goal.
Where was this on Thursday when it mattered?
Yeah.
Where? Nowhere, mate. Nowhere.
Igal, how does
Because
this
they're bottle
Igal,
jobs.
man,
What a
how does
goal.
this matter? It means jack crap. It means no, I don't understand. How does this matter? Our club is dead in the water, and we're winning against West Brom, a team that's relegated. That ain't good enough.
This sort of play. Where was it on Thursday when we needed it most?
Bro, honestly, man, how are you not angry, man? I am so pissed off, man. I'm
beyond being angry at this point. It's complacency. I just get it. It's just this is what we are. We're fucked.
Yeah, that's Arsenal in a word.
This is what we are. Am I gonna be just punching the sky all day and night, bro? I've accepted the season as a wash. Just watch the rest of the games as if they're an opera. And you know what? If we score a goal, I'm happy. I'm still happy we scored a goal. I'm still happy Nicolas Pepe got a goal. I'm not gonna be upset that we're winning 2-0.
Bro, you know what they're gonna say? Pepe is gonna become good, but Pepe is a flop, man. Let's be honest. Pepe is a flop. We got scammed.
The only thing,
bro, admit it. We got hooked, winked, we got jacked, we got robbed, we got frauded. We need to call the fraud people. We got frauded, bro. What's the point, man? Arsenal fans, are you that delusional to think Pepe is good enough for Arsenal? He ain't worth 72 million. He ain't worth 30 million. Let's be honest. He's a flop. He's a flop.
The worst thing about us potentially winning the rest of our games this season is that people like the manager, people that are in charge of our football club, and some fans as well, will all of a sudden start thinking, "Oh, Pepe scored a few goals in the last couple of games. Yeah, we'll give him another run next season. Oh, Hector Bellerin's improved. Oh, we'll keep him." And then before you know it, we've got the same crap next season as what we've got this season. And not only that, it keeps this manager in charge. And we all know, I know you know as well, deep down, Legal, this manager isn't good enough for Arsenal. He's
Bro,
not.
I'm done with him. I'm not saying I'm Arteta out, but I'm just saying if I'm done defending him.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
gonna watch it.
in terms of like what I'm getting at is we all realise now, whether it's taken people a long time or whether people realised it early, it doesn't really matter. We all realise now that Arteta is not good enough for Arsenal. We win the remainder of our games, it's a guarantee that this guy will still be in charge of us next season, and we will be ending up in the same position roughly as what we have this season. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So actually winning these games isn't going to do us any favours at all. It's just going to give us false hope yet again.
Honestly, the fans.
But anyway, bro, I'm going to have to jump out. All right?
Yeah, go on, man. Go on. The
Alright,
fans
later, bro.
honestly need to be disgraced upon themselves, man. We have no shame. We're shameless. We should be disgraced upon our names, bro. Because honestly, we are putting this on ourselves now. Because we have not done a good enough job to make sure that these players are staying and the Cronkies are staying. Bro, these players are dead, man. Let's be honest, man. Aubameyang ain't good enough. Lacazette ain't good enough. Pepe ain't good enough. Odegaard has been rubbish. Let's be honest. Saka is a good young talent, but he's young. Martinelli is young. Smith Rowe is young. You can't rely on these guys. Thomas Partey has not been good enough this season. And then he's not good enough. Xhaka ain't good enough to be in any top 6. Tierney is good. We only have a handful of players that are good enough to get into top 6 teams. That's about it. We don't have more than 5 players that can get into other top 6 teams. Let's be honest. How many players gets in the top 6 in our team? Be honest, bro. Not more than a handful. If you're honest to yourself, not more than a handful. Five. I'll give ourselves 5. That's about it. That's it. 5 players. 5 players. 5 players will get us.
You know what everyone's videos are gonna say? Arsenal win. Where was this on Thursday? Because literally, where was this on Thursday?
Egal, because this club mentality is rotten. These players are not good. These players are not good enough. What do you think these players are good enough? Honestly, do you think this team is good enough to get top 4? Be honest to yourself, bro. Question.
Honestly, bro, this team. Do you guys believe with the better manager they could have got top 4?
No.
I think with a
Maybe
better
top
manager we could have
6,
got
top
higher,
6.
but not top 4.
Not top 4. No way.
No,
Do you
No
think
top
we
way,
could have
four.
won the Europa League with a better manager?
No. If Man United are in
Yes,
final, no.
yes.
No.
Yeah, but
We would lost with Man
Do you
United.
think Aubameyang would have 25 plus goals?
No. I don't think that's his fault.
no.
So do you guys think Aubameyang's
I don't
done?
think it's his.
I think Arteta, Aubameyang is finished. And giving his contract was a mistake.
I think we should
literally-
give him like a year
imagine how
contract,
stupid-
an
Egal,
extension.
imagine how stupid we are, yeah? This is how stupid they are. We just finished with the Ozil situation. And what we do is create another Ozil situation. That's what we did.
That's what
We
we done.
literally created another Ozil situation. We let our best player hold us to ransom. You should have let him go. Why did we not let him leave? I don't understand. Why did we not let him leave? He wants that much money. But assalamu alaikum and bye. Go. Leave.
Personally,
Why
I'd
would
sell
we let-
Aubameyang this summer.
Huh?
He has a little bit of value left, a little bit of worth.
Bro,
No, we can sell
300K,
him.
How hard is to move 300K a week? Look at Ozil.
So how are you watching the game? Saka is about to score assist again. Oh, over the bar by Gabriel. Out for a goal kick.
Bro, we
Are you
can never
watching the
get rid
game?
of
Oh, are you just-
Aubameyang.
Can you man hear me?
It'd be a miracle.
Yeah, we can
if
hear
they
you,
leave.
bro.
Yeah, sorry, bruv. My internet was playing up for some reason. Don't know what was going
Bro,
on.
everyone's just down. You know, I went on Twitter right now just to see what everyone's saying. Everyone's saying West Brom are shit. There's no pressure. This is what these guys do with no pressure.
Bro, you know what? For me, yeah, you know what? This game, like the last 4 remaining games, have no worth, yeah. But all I want to see is the youngsters being bled through. I want the pre-season to start early. These man like Willian, Ceballos, and a lot of the other people, and pretty much half the squad. I don't want to see them anywhere near the starting 11 in the next 4 games. Well, after this game, the last 3, shall I say?
Let me say this, realist. This guy says to me, Egal, you deserve this for having this team and this manager. So you think talk so much about and collapse like every other fan, though. Basically, my thing is, was there anything wrong with me backing the manager or the team or expecting the best when they do not perform and they let me down? Is it my fault? No, it's not.
No,
These guys let me
it's
down.
not your fault. No one deserves abuse, but some people do deserve criticism for what they believe in. I think believing in Arteta I believed him at the start of the season. He won an FA Cup. He deserved to be believed in. But once you saw this run, I stopped believing. This squad got me hyped. I think everyone was a part of it. This squad got everyone hyped. It got the fans hyped. It got players hyped. The manager hyped. And look what happened when gone Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Yeah,
I
nothing.
honestly
No
thought-
goal, bro. Don't worry. Yeah, I think you're okay to give the manager time, and you're okay to give him until the end of the season. Now that the season's done, I have to reevaluate my thoughts of giving him until one more window. Because if I give him one more window and players like Saliba come back and Guendouzi and he bins them off, we're not going to get good replacements for them.
No, but look how he's treated all the young players.
Yeah.
Saliba,
But
Guendouzi.
especially now, we need
These were
Saliba.
supposed to be
We
the future of Arsenal.
Nelson,
Look how he's treated them.
Martinelli.
Where is Reece Nelson, bro?
No,
He brought in Willian, and this guy ended up being a brick wall in Reece Nelson's development. Last season, my man was bringing him on every other game as a sub.
Reece Nelson's done, bro. He didn't want to go on loan.
Yeah, but bro, do you know?
Yeah, but for Willian.
Bro, do you know what that means to me? that means he wants to stay and fight for his place, bro. Willian had over 30-odd games. He didn't prove himself. Did Willian prove himself in those 30-odd games to you?
Nope.
Does he deserve to wear the shirt today?
He's only had one good game versus Benfica second leg.
What, Willian?
Yeah, coming off as a sub.
Well, there you go, bro. So you've answered it. You've answered it there for Arteta. So how does that justify Arteta deciding to start this game? To allow Willian to give him the shirt to start.
Oh my God,
it
Saka
don't make
wants to
sense.
run.
Yo,
Saka is destroying their left-hand side.
His inexperience cost him. Week in, week out, he trusts the likes of Willian, El Neni, Xhaka. He shouldn't. In all honesty, he should be starting Aziz, Balogun in this game, but instead he's persisted with the likes of El Neni, Ceballos, Willian.
You know
For
the
what?
worst
For what
thing is,
reason?
yeah? The worst thing is we're gonna get rid of good players, and we're not gonna get adequate replacement. We're gonna get rid of Gundozi to replace him with who? We're gonna get rid of.
What a tackle,
We're
yeah?
gonna get rid of good players and replace them with who? He needs to play these young players, man. We got no other choice but to play
Let this
these
guy
young
go
players.
to LAFC or whatever, man.
What?
Who?
Or,
What, William? What is he? Is he going to the MLS?
I hope
bro.
so.
On 200K, he ain't going
Inshallah.
nowhere, bro. He ain't going
Inshallah,
nowhere,
man.
bro.
This guy's trash.
Yeah, man. Inshallah, bruv.
Nah, he ain't going nowhere, man. I'm
Trash.
sorry, man. He
But
ain't
yo,
going nowhere.
when it comes to let me ask you this though. There's
I've only
a
been
lot of
negative, but
people
he
who
ain't
are
going
Arteta out who are taking the Europa League loss as a personal victory. There, to me, that is scum.
Nah, it's not wrong, but I
What
think
people want us to lose that game so Arteta could get sacked? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, people wanted us to lose the Europa
Bro,
League.
that's disgraceful, bro. That is disgraceful. Then I'm
No,
sorry.
no, forget about that. They're saying people owe me an apology. People owe me. I told you this man was not the right man.
Bro,
when
this
he
is
got
not
hired.
about. This is not about. Look, we all share our opinions. Yeah, we all share our opinions. We make predictions. This is not the time for who's right, who's wrong. Yeah, we're all fans. We all analyze the game with our own two eyes, and we see different things, don't we? Yeah, it's not about I was wrong, you was right, I told you so. You don't know what you're watching, you don't know what you're on about. What is this, bro? Is this egos amongst the fan base?
That's what it is.
People have a common,
bro. That's what matters, though.
Our love
That's
for
what
the our love for the club. Yeah, this ain't the time to say. Look, whatever you say amongst your friends, yeah. Like I told you so, whatever, cool. But for you to come out online and call people out and point the finger and say, see, look, like you were deluded or this or that, like, all right, cool. So what, you trying to score points?
That's what people are doing nowadays,
trying to
bro.
get more likes on your tweets.
Listen, you got people
People need to fix up, bro.
You got people who care more about earning points on Twitter than they do actually backing their club.
Well, them man are joke man, bro. Them man are joke man. All they care about is for their followers, their retweets, and their likes. Well, how about you shove whatever smartphone you have and shove it where the sun don't shine? You understand?
Bro, I don't know if you're fasting or not, but we shouldn't be saying things like that. Let's just dead it.
Well, that's why I'm not swearing, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to keep myself PG here.
Yeah, true.
Yo, Igal, honestly, bro.
Junior Express is here. Okay, guys, do we care about the first? Can we at least look at the first half and just try to look at it?
I can't, man. I'm bouncing out. I'll be back.
Listen,
I does not want to talk about the game at all. I could tell.
Yeah.
I got no words.
I'd love to analyze that first half.
I got no words for this game. The only thing I'm gonna say, players, you should be disgraced upon you guys for showing up against West Brom and not showing against Valencia. Where was this?
Villarreal.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, guys. This is a disgrace.
Brother, I beg you. I beg you change that Leicester City fan thing, bruv. Come on.
Bro, I had enough of them, bro. Honestly,
no, bruv. Come on, bruv. Look,
bro, I had enough of them, man.
Once a gooner, always a gooner, bro.
Exactly, brother.
We're
no, man, you're
bro. Come on.
Exactly, man. You're Arsenal till you die.
Why am I supporting Cronky?
Bro, look.
Bro, it's not Cronky. It's Arsenal as a club.
Bro, it's
Bro,
it's not. Sorry, it's not. It's Cronky. Cronky owns it. Cronky runs it. Cronky.
bro, us Turks, we have a word that we use. It's called dönek, yeah? Dönek. It basically means turner, yeah? You can't support one team and then suddenly decide
Yeah,
we're going
that's
through
not
some
football.
dark times and then decide to go and support another team, bro. Come on, bro. You can't publicly come out and say things like that, bro.
You can't.
You can't, bro. Come on.
You can be against the
Bro,
owner. You
bro,
can,
it's
You
not
guys
you can
know
be
he's
against the
Arsenal.
trolling,
Be
right?
against the
This is
regime.
not Arsenal. This is not the Arsenal I support. I don't care what
Yeah,
people
but
say.
bro,
This is not
listen, I
Arsenal.
feel your pain. I feel your pain. We all feel your pain. Yeah. But look, to come out publicly on YouTube, don't give people ammunition, trolls ammunition to troll you back. Do you understand? Like, don't make statements like that, brother. Come on, man. You're a gooner, bruv. Once you're a gooner to your die. You understand? Like, I get it. You're from Leicester. Yeah. It's your hometown club. You're saying you're going to switch. But you can't be switching allegiances, bro. Come on, man. I'm like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to grill you. I'm just like, look, as a fellow gunner, I'm just trying to say, like, look, come on, it is what it is. Yeah, we're going through some dark times, yes. Yeah, but that's not our fault, bro. We know who the real shaitan in this scenario is.
It will be our fault though if we don't do anything about it within the next few weeks.
Listen, but
I agree. But what I'm trying to say is, like, look, don't come out publicly and say,
No, I
like,
get
look, what you've written there, bro. Come on, bro. That don't suit you. Like, you know, in your heart, you don't feel that way, bro. Don't come out
Honestly, bro.
publicly and say
Honestly,
them
I'm not even
things, bro.
joking. I'm not joking, yeah. Today, honestly, I'm not joking, yeah. I'm being serious, yeah. The Cronkies, yeah, have put me to this, bro. It's not Arsenal. This team is not Arsenal. It's not Arsenal. It's Cronky. As I said, it's Cronky FC.
So if
And as soon-
Cronky leaves, wait.
and if they leave, bro, I'll be happy. I'll be happy with any other ownership, bro. Give me Dortmund. Give me Leicester. Give me any other team, yeah. I'll be happy if we run that way. If we buy young players, sell them. I don't care, bro. But the Cronkies, yeah. The Cronkies are like literally vermin. They are venomous. I cannot do
Yeah,
this
they're
to myself, bro.
parasites. I get that. I hear you.
Parasites, bro. Parasites. What can I do, bro? What can I do? Stay here and do
Bro.
nothing. Look at the fan base, bro. The fan base doesn't give a crap, bro. How can I
Bro,
support
I
this?
hear you. I feel
How
your
can I
pain.
support
Trust
this,
me.
bro? How, bro? We're gonna get to relegation. You realize, bro? We're gonna get relegated probably. In my lifetime, how can I get relegated? I don't want to see it, but I think it's gonna happen with the Cronkies.
Yeah, but if we
There's
did,
no
bro,
guarantee.
in our hearts, we're still gonna follow Arsenal, innit?
Bro, in my
In good
heart, I love
times, in bad
Arsenal.
times, we are.
I die Arsenal, but literally, Arsenal has killed me. Arsenal have killed me. Cronkies have killed me.
Nah,
This
come
is
on.
literally the
Bro, if
lowest
they
point
killed you,
I've
bro, you
ever
wouldn't be
been in an
speaking
Arsenal
right now.
fan.
Come on.
This is the lowest point of my life as an Arsenal fan. I have
Yeah, it's
never
the same
seen
for all of us,
Arsenal
bro.
worse than this. This
It's
is
the
the
same for
worst.
all of us.
Huh?
It's exactly the same for
And
all
you're
of us.
telling me we can get worse? We could get worse under this ownership. Are you kidding me? Are you
No, I'm
kidding
not
me,
saying
bro?
I'm not saying we will, but yeah, I hear
Bro, I
you
can
under
see it.
this
I can see it
ownership,
happening. Because
under
the
this
Cronkies don't give a
leadership.
shit about us.
Like, there is no leadership under this ownership. There isn't. There's no leadership. There's no guidance. There's no nothing. Yeah, like we know these guys are cancer, are parasites. They're leeches. We know Arsenal for them in all their sports franchises. We're their cash cow. Yeah, we're their golden goose. Well, we're their goose that lays the golden eggs. But now that we're finally out, like this is like going into next season. Now this is 5 years without Champions League, a whole year without Europe. Yeah. Now, obviously, from today's protest, it didn't go as planned like it was the other day. Like again, like when with the whole European Super League thing, when the whole protest things were happening, I was hearing people saying, "Yeah, Arsenal's one was the best one." Like man are trying to score points like whose protest was better. Like, what is this, man? Seriously. Like, I get it, ours was good, and then Man United obviously took it to a next level. Now, I don't condone vandalism or violence or whatever, but I rate them, man, there. I applaud them, man, for doing it. Yeah? That's the sort of energy that we should be on. The younger generation should be on. Like, the old heads, like, like they've been doing their bits. Like maybe obviously as they've gotten a little bit older, you know, family, life, work, whatever, they obviously have reasons where they can't do that sort of stuff. But the younger generation now, like example, like there was a bunch of young lads, what they called Ashburton Army. They got in contact with the club to start an atmosphere. Fair play to them. Fair play to them. Like a group of, like, I don't know if like teenagers, early 20s, however old they are, that clock end side.
Yeah.
They're trying to speak to whoever in charge is for them to get the permission. They've done that, and slowly but surely they're building that little section up. But then you get certain joke man in the fan base who say, "Oh, what are these guys doing? They're making too much noise. They're banging on the drums too loud." Are you having a laugh, bro? That's why this stadium, this Emirates, was never designed with the intention to keep hardcore fans together. All the old school lot from Highbury days, they all got spread out.
Yeah.
That's why
Honestly,
we don't have atmosphere. That's why in the stadium we can't be one voice. Because best believe if there was like in the North Bank, block 5 and 6, if that whole bottom tier, like apart from the away section, but if that whole bottom tier that's on the terraces, if they were like hardcore Arsenal fans, the Kroenkes would know about it. But they deliberately spread man out from Highbury days when moving to the Emirates. So these guys can't have, now it's just like little pockets here and there, a group of 10, a group of 5, a group of 50. That's not going to create an atmosphere.
It's not. Samuel.
Yeah. Listen, bro, I'm just popping in, bro. Listen, I'm just enjoying my life. I won't let this team from. Because most of the season is pointless. And again, these players, when there's nothing to play for, yeah, they turn up. There's no surprise. Literally, this game means nothing. And then these players decide they want to play good. Come on, man. Every game that's been F4 with the season, these guys have turned up in. Come on. It's no surprise, bro.
Gunner Express, what are you saying?
Yeah, on the game, there's nothing to talk about. I don't care. Like, we're 2-0 up, great. But once again, Saka and Smith Rowe carrying the team. Great ball from Saka, great finish from Smith Rowe. But again, Arteta, questions, man. This is why
There's
Pepe.
one positive.
This is why Pepe should start more. If any Arsenal fan was to sit here and tell me that Pepe does not have what he just did then in his locker, you know nothing. Because we know as Arsenal fans, he can hit those shots like it's nothing. Arteta never gives him the chances to do this because he doesn't play him enough. This is why when fans scream for Pepe to play, we need him because we need individual brilliance. That's what's carried Man United through this season is individual brilliance. Pepe can bring you moments of that, yet he's never given the chance. Instead, this idiot would rather play Ceballos and Willian over the likes of Pepe and even again, we're winning 2-0. But why Ceballos has been shit. He's been dog shit. Willian's been slow and just methodical. Why can't Nelson get a start or Aziz? What have they?
We'll talk about that in a bit, bro.
It takes
just 1 second. Let me just get Harry in here. Harry, what are you saying?
Oh, good,
Cheer
man.
us
How's
up,
everyone
man.
doing?
We're all down.
Sorry?
Cheer us up a little bit. We're all down.
Give us your best quote, Harry. Go on.
Nah, listen, I mean, it's hard to get too motivated about the game. But winning 2-0, good to see Emil Smith Rowe and Saka look bright. Yeah, season's over, so it's hard to be like positive, isn't it? But I mean, with regards to Pepe, I mean, Pepe's had plenty of minutes this year, been given lots of chances, and has been inconsistent. So, like he didn't turn up on Thursday when it mattered. So I don't think that there's a case there, to be honest. I think Pepe's had lots of minutes this season. He's featured 26 times in the Premier League, 13 times in the Europa League. I know they're not going to be 90 minutes every game, but he's played loads. It just hasn't been consistent enough, nor have all of our other players. And with regard to the likes of Aziz and whatnot, I think they played quite an important game a couple of nights ago. So, And whilst the season's over, if we play a few kids, right, and we lose, everyone's going to be telling us how shit Arteta is, and everyone's going to be giving him stick. So at the moment, he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't.
Yeah,
and now
he's shit. He needs to
yeah,
leave.
yeah. And now the problem is, well, not the problem is, now there is so much like animosity towards Arteta, rightly so, because everyone's really upset that if he, people will start criticizing the way he walks. So, people just want him out. So whatever he does, it's just going to be like, Arteta's this, Arteta's that. So that's why, he's almost a dead man walking. It's got Emery vibes to it, that pure resentment for him from a lot of fans. And if he remains our manager at the start of next season, when we have a little wobble, whether it's, a home game that we struggle to get over the line and we concede a last minute equaliser, the fans will just turn on him and will want him gone. And when it's like that, it's going to be so hard for him to succeed. So nothing too positive from me, but we're winning. All you can do is try to, keep the faith and try and be as positive as you can.
Listen, I am more upset at the fact that they are showing more intensity in this game. And is it because
a gal, it's West Brom. Listen, when we
I get that.
But when we beat Sheffield United and we were really happy, right? We were told, like, it's only Sheffield United. Why are we celebrating? In the same respect. So now we know against West Brom, it's just easy, isn't it? It's easier, and there's no pressure. There's nothing. That Thursday night game was huge, and that's why they played nervous, because they knew how big it was for us. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, but my point still stands. They don't seem to do the simple things right in these big games that are where the nerves set in and everything else. It's almost like they forget how to play football. And the moment that there's no pressure, end of the season, every single year, Harry, for the past 17 years, every single year at the end of the season, it's click into gear when no pressure is going on. Everyone, you don't have to worry, you don't have to stress. You know what? The last 4 games, let's put on a show for the fans. Let's do this for the fans. This, that. Where was that when it matters?
Yeah, well, it's not, and that's part of the problem. That is part of the problem. How many times have we seen our players play amazing, one game and look absolutely shit the next game? And that's where the problem lies. That falls on the manager and it falls on the players. Let's not forget, Arteta screwed us up tactically on Thursday. He set up really, really poorly in both legs. So when we're talking about today, there's a little bit more balance to the team, and we're playing well. But like we say, it's only West Brom. But yeah, our biggest problem is our attitude, our application, and our consistency. And when all of those things are missing, you're going to be shit, which is where we are. So it's up to the players and the manager to decide how they move forward. And if that means having a massive clear out and keeping Arteta, then we have to back it, and hopefully he leads us to some happier times.
But why do we have to back it?
Go ahead.
No, go on, Gunex, go on.
Why do we have to back it? Why do fans just have to sit here and accept what they do? If we don't like it, we protest against it. Obviously, the fans are too fickle to ever do that, but
no, not at all.
Let me just say one thing. Everyone on Twitter, come on YouTube, because we're gonna end the video on Twitter now.
Yeah, no, listen, Gunex, I totally get your point of view, but what I'd say to you is, how is that working for us so far? How is essentially backstabbing our greatest ever manager, in the back? How is it working out for us? Isn't there a theme? Have you noticed that the more toxic we become, the more angry we become, the worse it gets? Don't you think there's a pattern there? Why don't we appreciate that? I'm certainly not saying Arteta is the man for the job. I'm certainly not saying that. I would have said that before, but it's clearly proven now that he is struggling. But wouldn't we say that a rebuild of this magnitude is going to take time, and when it's happening during all of the things that are happening during the pandemic, it's even a little bit harder. And I know we're going to say, yeah, but what about David Moyes and what about these other managers? But they're not going through a rebuild. We're going through a rebuild. I'm not saying Arteta is the right man, and I'm not saying that we should back it. But what I would say is, how is this approach working for us so far? Since Wenger, it's just got worse. It's just got worse.
Harry.
No, but essentially, we've been going through a rebuild since 2008.
Harry, we've been like, look, don't misunderstand me, yeah? We've been, as a fan base, we've been brainwashed far too long by this ownership, yeah? The whole rebuild thing, trust the process, has been like, it comes from them. It comes from the cronkies to the board, down to the manager, down to the players.
They
Yeah,
literally stole that saying from the
but
NBA.
I'm not pointing the finger at Arteta, at the play, like just Arteta or just the players. Like the ownership are the number one problem at Arsenal Football Club.
Oh, 100%.
They
100%.
they set the ambition, but
Oh,
because
100%. I
their
totally
lack of
agree.
leadership is non-existent, it trickles down from the board to the manager, and then from the manager to the players. There's no ambition at Arsenal Football Club. Now,
Totally
with Wenger, I have to disagree with you. I believe that guy's hands was not clean in that situation as well. Like,
yeah,
yes,
I'm not saying his hands are clean. I'm not saying we should have kept him, but I'm just saying how is this whole like approach of almost a bit of self-entitlement of we're the Arsenal, we should be better. How is it working for us? It's not working out very well. And when we talk about a rebuild, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that that the whole trust the process thing, you know, is something that we have to stand by, or I'm not even trying to convince everyone that a rebuild is needed. But if we go through our squad, you know, a lot of people who want Arteta out would also tell us how shit so many of our players are. But by that sense, we need a rebuild because we need to upgrade, you know, half of our squad to compete again. We've all agreed recently that our team isn't very good. The players aren't as good as we think they are. So therefore, by that statement, we are saying we need to upgrade, which means we need to rebuild. I'm not trying to convince anyone here that Arteta is the right man. A couple of months ago, I was all for that because, you know, I believed it. Now it's clear that, you know, that is no longer the case. But what I will say is that nowadays we want people to be held accountable, right, at all times. So when someone makes a mistake, we want them to know they've made a mistake. We go on Twitter, we rant to our friends, we do whatever to say we are wholeheartedly against this person or this man doing a job. So now with Arteta, because he hasn't reached an objective, we want blood, right? We want him to sacrifice his job. We want him to be held accountable for that, and we're almost so obsessed with that. And all I'm coming from the angle is, maybe we just give it time to see if it can work out. Maybe we just say, you know, if we invest, can it get better? I don't know if it can, but I'm just saying, like, it's not working out very well for us, is it? We did it to Wenger, we've done it to Emery, and now we're going to do it to Arteta. And the more we do it, we know what happens. New managers come in, they don't like certain players, just like Arteta came in, didn't like certain players, just like Emery came in and said to Welbeck or said to Jack, you know, it's time for you to go. I know those were injured, but there's always, you know, managers who have certain players that they like. And then the new manager comes in and we start again. If a top level manager is available in the summer, 100% go and get him. 100%. If one isn't, and we're throwing out names like Sarri or Graham Potter, then I would much rather
Graham Potter, please. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you're suggesting Graham Potter, but people are saying Graham Potter. They're just trolling, bro. I'm not taking.
No, they're not trolling. They're dead serious.
They're desperate for change. They're desperate for change.
No, they're dead serious because they're looking at what people have told me is he's a better manager than Arteta. He's attainable because he's currently managing at Brighton. And also, they're like, if we don't get him, people are scared that he's going to go to Tottenham and he's going to make them a better team.
Bro, Brighton are 15th, bro.
No, I'm not making a case.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying like you're calling for Graham Potter to be.
Gunner Express, aren't you one of those people who say Graham Potter would be better than Arteta?
Yep, because he would be.
Explain.
Now, in no way, and I think a lot of people are getting this misunderstood. Nobody wants Potter as the number one option. We're saying that if Potter's the only person that can take over instead of Arteta, if it's a choice between the two, I would pick Potter. The reason why is we have a lot of good attacking players, the likes of Aubameyang, Lacazette, even Pepe can be good in his day. Obviously, Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli. He plays very good attacking football. The reason why you don't see that is because, well, let's be honest, Brighton's attacking options are shite. Welbeck, Maupay, they're all crap. But if you actually watch them play, they're very good at building an attack forward. Their defence is also incredibly poor, so nobody really knows how good his defending is. But to say that, they've only conceded, I think, 3 or 4 more goals than us this season, and they're down there in relegation zone. So by the logic, the only reason we're above them in terms of points is because we have better individual players. In terms of management, I think if Arteta was at Brighton, they were going to get relegated because his style of football is not good enough for the Premier League. And yes, I'd take Potter.
Okay. So his logic is basically he's not the number one choice, but if it was a clear-cut decision, the only person you could bring in is Graham Potter or keep Arteta, he would rather make the change.
Yeah, but that's fair. But then we'd say that right now our discontent is that we're not where we should be, which many fans believe is near the top of the league. So then you say to yourself, well, is Graham Potter the man to lead us to the top of the league, or is he the man to make us play football that's going to make us qualify for the Champions League? And I think that would be a risk, right?
Bro, did you just see the EFTV share that stupid clip of them arguing? These guys don't care, man. Honestly, they don't care, man. They don't care about the club.
That's
man.
not fair. That's not fair.
No, I'm saying it. They don't care, man. On the podcast they said, you know what? We're not gonna. DT said literally, and I quote him. Yeah, I'm not lying about what he said. He literally said, I'm not watching the game. Robbie said it too. They said, you know what? I don't want to watch the game. Why are they watching the game for? Why are we watching the game? Honestly, guys, why are we watching the game? Why are you guys watching the game?
I'm not watching the game anymore, bro. I'm bored.
Harry. The team doesn't care about you, Igal. The players don't care about you. The owner
I don't
doesn't care about you.
I don't care who cares about me. I mean, I watch Arsenal because it's a team I support.
Why do you care? No, why do you care about this team when they clearly showed they don't give a crap about you? Literally.
Okay, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be here longer than these players. I'm gonna be here longer than the manager. I'm gonna be a fan longer than the owner, even if he ends up selling sooner than later. Even if he doesn't end up selling sooner than later, I'm probably gonna outlive the owner and Josh, God willing, right? So as a fan, I'm gonna outlast these guys. Do I care about this individual game and the result? Of course, it doesn't matter at the end of the season, but I still want to win. I still want, as a fan, I want to see us win every game. I want to see us get goals. I want to see us get assists. I want to see the players that I back every single season doing something well. I'm not going to go out there and say, oh, now that Pepe got an assist or Pepe got a goal against West Brom after a season's over, I'm not going to celebrate that and be like, oh, look at my Pulisic agenda. No. At the end of the day, that kind of stuff, I'm wrong. I shouldn't be gassing up these guys who are underperforming. But at the end of the day, they're the one underperforming. I'm a fan. I'm not going to punish myself because they're underperforming. I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to support it. But I'm not going to back it. I'm not going to back it as adamantly as I would be if they were winning.
I will. You know, I
do you hear what I'm saying? No, Sahal,
yeah,
stop.
With you.
You said, why are we watching it? I gave you a reason why I'm watching it. I'm a fan. I'm going to watch the team.
Yeah, I agree with
Why
you.
do you watch? Why do you watch Everton versus West Ham today?
What do you mean?
If you're a football fan, why did you watch that game?
No, I understand, bro. I'm with you. I understand. But hear me out. Look, I just shared a tweet, saying Pepe had a better season than Pulisic. That's Arsenal fans' mentality.
Why do you care about that? That's not what I care about. When I'm watching a game,
look. Wait.
When I'm watching a game, the first thing I'd think about is not, oh, Pepe got a goal. Now I can run my agenda. That's Twitter points. That's Twitter. Twitter is not our
exactly, bro. Twitter is not a gauge of our fan base, bro.
Facts.
That's just social media. Forget what you see on Twitter. Forget what you see on Instagram. Forget AFTV people, members, done this, done that. Bro, these men don't represent the Arsenal fan base as a whole.
But this is where I don't agree with Sahar what he said about the Twitter thing, because when you actually look at the amount of fans that Arsenal have compared to how many people actually have Twitter, there's probably more Arsenal fans than active users on Twitter. But what I will say about the AFTV thing not being representative of Arsenal, our fans deem them as that. I genuinely believe the reason why the protest is so shit today is because AFTV didn't turn up. If AFTV have a certain narrative or a certain opinion, a lot of Arsenal fans will follow that just because AFTV have done it. This is what I'm trying to say. You look at Man United, you look at all these other big teams, because they are bigger teams than us right now. They don't need a big name to kickstart a movement. Example, everybody says that it was the United stand who kickstarted all the massive the negative reviews on TeamViewer. Everybody's saying that was the United stand who started it. It wasn't. It was not. It was
Willian,
literally some random guy on Twitter put a negative review on
guy,
TeamViewer, and United fans copied him. And then some people are trying to say it was the United stand. At the end of the day, Arsenal fans would never do that without AFTV doing it first, or someone like that doing it first. And this is what I'm saying: Arsenal fans will never ever get what we want because we rely on Robbie
that's the
and all
state
these
of
people to
Arsenal
do it for
fans.
us.
Are you
That's what I'm saying.
calling majority of the fan base followers? That's basically what you're saying.
A lot of people are.
I disagree. I wouldn't say, because I actually would say a lot of fans don't agree. They're not followers. There's a large portion of fans that don't agree with protests.
Yeah, but again, that's fine. I think the protest.
Oh man, Leno cleared it off the line from the corner.
I don't think the protest will work, as some people do think they will. But what I will say is this: if you want Kroenke out, but you don't want to protest, then don't buy anything next season. And that is still. I will wait, and that's what we need to wait to see. If you don't want to protest, that's fine. I get that. Some people don't want to go protest, and they're against it. And again, that's fine, and I agree with that. You know, if that's your opinion. But don't.
Okay,
don't
let me
then-
ask you.
Don't
Let me
then do
take
nothing
this.
about
Let me
it.
take this conversation a different direction. Are we going to be angry after every result, win, lose, or draw, the rest of the season?
Yep, I am.
Yeah, of course.
What,
this is why I said Arteta is a dead man walking. Like, this is why. When you think about it, like, that unless Arteta like really pulls it out of the bag this summer, and goes on a mad run, Arsenal fans, we're going to be like,
oh my days!
I know, we're going to be like spoiled kids at the Emirates when we.
Did you see that? Literally, the only two people who threw themselves at it were Martinelli and Smith Rowe.
Oh,
What minute are you not on?
I'm behind. I'm not gonna lie.
58, 55.
All this is screaming out to me is that why Saka didn't play left back, man. God, why didn't Saka play left back? For fuck's sake, so stupid.
Yeah,
can we all agree Arteta has mistreated and misused and overplayed some players?
100%. He
Example, Saka.
Yep.
Yeah, totally.
He's misused Martinelli.
100%.
He's
Has he
overused
misused Pepe?
He's overused Dennis Ceballos.
Has Arteta misused Pepe?
Can I say one thing about Martinelli? He has misused Martinelli. Martinelli's played 59 minutes today against West Brom and has hardly done anything.
You just took Martinelli off for Lacazette, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. So Martinelli's played today and he's hardly done anything. I know we want players to play, but when they play, they have to take their chance. And if they don't, then they won't play. Maybe Martinelli could have definitely been featured more at games like Aston Villa away. I remember when he should have come on, or maybe Wolves. But Martinelli, he started today and he's been shit. So, like, sometimes, we have these infatuations for certain players in Pepe and Martinelli, and I like them both. But we can also agree that they're sometimes inconsistent, which maybe when you're choosing between Lacazette and a Martinelli, you're going to go with Lacazette.
This is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, Martinelli is a very young player, and a young player like him needs to consistently play a set number of games. He hasn't.
Yeah.
So
agreed. It's hard for him to find form. It's hard for him to find form.
It's the same thing with Pepe. They're going to be inconsistent because they're not getting games, and I get that. If they play, say, 5 or 10 games in a row and they're still inconsistent, and you drop them. But playing them maybe 1 or 2 games and then dropping them for being inconsistent, that's not. You need to give them a few games. Same. My question today is, other than where's the obvious ones like Balogun and Ceballos, where's Cedric? Where's Cedric?
Cedric's going through something, no?
Thank you, bro. Since that game we played against Tottenham at home, he started that game. We beat Tottenham at home. Come full time. There's pictures of Arteta hugging up every player, and then when he came across Cedric, he was hugging him in front of Mourinho. So since that game, what has he done?
Well, I don't think Cedric hugged Arteta the right way. I just don't think he grabbed him tight enough. It can only be that. Do you know what's so funny about Cedric is that about 4 months ago, there was a theme that, why did we sign Cedric? What was the point? And now, 4 games in, it's like, where's Cedric? Like, Cedric's going to make a fucking difference to whatever's going on. Like,
but out of Bellerin, Chambers, Cedric, for me, in my opinion, Cedric is the best out of all three of them.
Yep, agreed.
Like
Yeah,
Bellerin
yeah,
and Chambers,
yeah.
like Chambers
You know
has
what
got
the funny,
1 year
yeah,
left.
yeah, the, you know what the funniest
Bellerin's
thing
got
is
2
as
years
well.
left.
Arteta
Both of
said
them
that.
need to be sold, but and we need to get a starter. Cedric's like 29 going on 30. He can be back up. And then a
You want to
year
know the
down
honest
the
truth?
line, maybe 2, we can buy a younger, hungrier right back who can compete the new right back that we buy in the summer.
Cedric hasn't.
Yo,
Cedric has
he
hardly
might be
played
right.
since
He might be
Prague.
right
Since
about
Prague at
Cedric
left
being
back.
the best out of all of them. But one thing I will tell you, the
this
person who's
weasel,
performed
bin eye.
who's performed the most consistently when they
Oh,
played
it's too
is Chambers.
Chambers. Exactly. Chambers deserves
Chambers
to
has
start
been the
in that
most
respect.
consistent performer out of the three of them. Maybe it's recent form and maybe recency biased, but when it comes to Bellerin playing, Bellerin has shockers when he plays, either going forward or defending. You have Cedric, who when he was playing as a left back or a right back, he would cross into no man's land. Chambers, at least when he cuts back, he gets assists. Chambers has played less games than all of them, has more assists and more contributions than
No,
all
but
of
you're
them.
playing for no, but we can all agree every single one of them are bad. They're all dead.
They're not good
I
enough.
think Chambers long term might be the longest lasting out of all three of them.
No, I think we should sell him.
Look, the other night, do you know? I'll give Hector, but see, look, me, I'm not stubborn. I like when it comes to the eye test.
He created 2 chances.
If people deserve praise, even if they're not one of my favorite players, if they've had a good game, if they performed, they've given it their all, 100%. I will praise where I will give credit where credit's due. Like I say it how it is. Eye test. I don't give a donkey about stats, how many passes they've completed, none of that rubbish stats. It's all about, for me, it's all about the eye test. Now, Bellerin, he whipped in a beautiful ball to Aubameyang. Aubameyang, unfortunately, it connected on his shoulder, came off his shoulder and hit the post. Yeah, that was unlucky from Aubameyang. But them sort of crosses, we don't see from Hector Bellerin. Like Bellerin, when it comes to crossing a ball, like we just don't see. Like if we saw crosses that were on a plate 5 times every game, we wouldn't be saying things about Bellerin. We wouldn't be
technically Bellerin is lacking.
We all feel sorry for Cedric. We all feel sorry for Cedric. Should Cedric be playing left back today or right back? Maybe. Right? Is Cedric going to be still an Arsenal player next season? Most likely 100% he will be. So why the likes of, I have bigger issues in my opinion over Cedric. Why is Ceballos playing? That's my question.
Yeah,
bro.
Real quick, on the Cedric thing, right? Real quick before we move on. It's not the fact that he's not playing that particularly annoys me. It's the fact that Arteta has been allowed to lie blatantly to Arsenal fans' faces, and we're letting him get away with it. And if you want to sit here and say he hasn't, he has.
But Goon Express.
The way he's done it is he said at the start of the season, Cedric is the best attacking right back that we have currently at the club. When asked why he played Bellerin on Thursday, he wanted an attacking right back. So, by your logic, Mr. Arteta, we all know Cedric's better defensively than Bellerin as well, and Bellerin did struggle defensively on Thursday.
Yeah.
So my question is this. If Cedric's the best attacking right back, and he's probably the best defensive right back as well, why is Bellerin still playing in the biggest game of the season as well? When he's leaving next season. This is what I'm saying. Arteta is a blatant liar.
Forget about that. Look at this comment.
One second. Let me say one thing.
You just said Martinelli was not playing well, right? Willian's not playing well, but why is Willian still on the pitch?
Thank you.
No, but it shows his inexperience lets him down.
There must be something in his contract. There must be a clause or something.
That's a free kick.
To me, it doesn't make
another. Why are we putting these many crosses into the box against friggin' Villarreal?
They've just scored.
No way.
No.
Harry, why do you have to be a bearer of bad news?
Are you serious? He ran through the whole team.
I've just seen
Pereira ran through the whole team.
Pathetic, bro. His defending is
my
shit.
God. Oh my God.
Gabriel, mate. Gabriel, how long do you want to take? Gabriel, we just had a corner. Gabriel, why is Gabriel running so?
Oh my
running
God!
off for so long.
Mateus
And then he
Pereira
slowed down
has
too.
run from the halfway
It's
line,
scuffed.
and
Leno's
there's
got.
four
Can Leno
players
save
around
that?
him.
Probably. Don't matter. Just quickly on this old Arteta line thing. Look, I mean, I don't want to, break the news to you, but managers will say things and something else will happen. I mean, listen, they will come out and say, "I'm so pleased about Willian. I think it's a great signing. Willian's shit." You can quote managers all the time. They're going to say things. I mean, I don't think it's a case that he's lying to Arsenal fans.
No,
He's
but this
obviously-
is the difference here, Harry. Is he can say Willian's a good
Oh
player.
my!
Yeah, but if he isn't a good player,
Why
which
would
we
you
know,
Why didn't anyone chop him?
Exactly.
Exactly.
But this is the thing, yeah. This is why I get pissed off with this particular lie, because he said that he's the best attacking right back in the club. I genuinely do believe he is as well, and we know he's the best defensive right back. Yet he still doesn't play him. Yet when you look at Willian, he lied and said that he's a good, that he is a good sign and that it's going to work, etc. Which obviously it didn't.
But it's not lying, though. It's a
but
mission
Harry,
statement. It's a
Harry,
mission statement.
Harry,
You say what your objectives are.
Then he still plays him. This is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
totally.
He said that Cedric's a good player, and we can see he is, or he's the best player at the club in that position at least. Yet he doesn't play him. Yet Willian, he said he was good. Okay, he got that wrong. That's fair. Obviously, a lot of Arsenal fans thought he was going to be good, and he isn't. But then he still plays him.
Oh yeah, that's
what
the
I don't
persistence.
get.
The persistence in playing Willian is almost sackable. Like, it's terrible. It's really, really poor from him. I don't understand why he's doing it. I don't even understand why he's playing now. I don't understand why he keeps on playing him, why he brings him on. It's absolute madness. And totally agree. Like, but with regards to him lying and saying things, I know. Like, a lot of people quote Gazidis, like, we're going to compete with Bayern Munich. Look where we are now. When you launch something, when you talk about a player, you big them up as much as you can. You tell everyone they're amazing. You build their confidence. When you move to stadiums, you say it's to compete for the biggest clubs in the world. We're not going to say, oh yeah, we're moving to Emirates or so we can compete with West Brom and West Ham. We're going to note the biggest clubs in the world, and that's who we're going to aim to go. Whether we get there or not is secondary. Like, that's not guaranteed. But whenever you talk about anyone, you need to be positive. You need to be. You need to talk about everyone in the best light possible. So when they read those quotes, when Cedric reads it, he goes, "Oh yeah, he thinks I'm brilliant." When Bellerin reads it, he goes, "Oh yeah, he thinks I'm brilliant." I don't think it's a case of Arteta lying to fans. I think it's just what every manager does. Wenger used to do it all the time. Say, don't know anything about players and then sign them, or say, like, I didn't see it when a player made a red card
What the
change.
hell is Ceballos doing?
That happens all the time.
Listen, these guys lack footballing intelligence. In the sense, they don't know when to take one for the team and when
Ceballos lacks intelligence altogether, let alone football intelligence.
and when to let somebody play the ball and you defend the pass.
How Ceballos
Takes him out there. El Neni could have taken up Pereira. Gabriel could have engaged with Pereira.
We are 100% we are not winning this game. 100%.
No, we're not.
No, not winning.
Can I just ask this question again? I get this game means nothing, right? And that is the case. In this game, please explain. The best thing you can do in this game is just play the young players. Get them some time. Like, this is what pisses me off, right? Every time someone says play Balogun, oh, he doesn't have Premier League experience. I understand that. So why don't you play him today? It's West Brom, who are relegation side. The game means nothing whether we win or lose it, and it's a perfect opportunity to get Premier League experience. Instead, he doesn't even bring Balogun, but he plays the likes of Martinelli, Smith Rowe, etc. Martinelli hasn't been great, but he was not the worst player on the pitch. Willian's been worse. Ceballos has been worse. Yet he's kept them both on, and he's brought off Smith Rowe as well. What's the point? What are you saving them for? What, Chelsea? We're going to lose that game anyway. I don't care what anyone says. We are not even We're not even going to score against Chelsea. That's it. They're gonna destroy us. They're going to absolutely destroy us. So what are you saving them for? I don't get it.
Listen, I don't get it either. My logic behind every substitution or every managerial decision that he made up until the Europa League final was that there was information that we don't have to our disposal that we don't know about certain situations. They might not be training well. They might not be performing well behind the cameras. They might not be doing things that he doesn't like. On the pitch or off the pitch, they might not be showing the initiative that they need to show in game to engage with the manager for them to be picked and selected throughout these games. At the end of the day, we don't know. These are all excuses or actual valid reasons that we could be finding. But until they tell us, we won't know anything. So there's no
Yeah,
point.
and also I know the season's over, right? But as we've all quoted many times, you know, we're 10th or we're 9th, which isn't good enough. So, you know, if he does rotate too much, I don't know, and we lose. I know today we could end up fucking losing. Then what? You know, then it's more knives in the back for Arteta. There's no way people are going to show perspective and go, oh well, we did want him to rotate, so we don't mind losing. No, it would be Arteta's this, Arteta's that. So I think.
Of course, I'm upset. Why would I not be upset? I expected a game where we're winning 2-0 and not to concede and to at least give us one day without stress. But they can't do it. Just shows if we're playing a better team today, we would lose.
100%. 100%. But that's happened all season. When we play a better team, we lose. And also, let's not forget West Brom. I know they're relegated, but there's a chance. And when there's a chance, oh god, that was close. When there's a chance, they're fighting for survival. So whilst we're saying like start Aziz and whatnot, this is a huge game for West Brom, massive game. And you've got players in El Neni, you know, have been training all week, you know, showing experience. So I'm not too mad at the lineup, apart from Willian still starting and now still being on the pitch is just fucking madness. I don't know what that is about.
Hear me out, guys.
Why is Willian still here? It's still in the squad. How can you be so bad for so long and still be in the squad? I can't understand it. I can't understand.
You know what used to piss me off the most? When people would say if we won the Europa League, we would get spanked. What pissed me off about that was if we won the Europa League, we could actually attract players of the level of quality of what we need. So when people say, you know what, we get into Champions League football and we'll get spanked, that's the least of our issues. The biggest issue is our recruitment. And if we don't have that attraction of Champions League football, Husam Arwa was never going to come.
Husam Arwa wouldn't improve us anyway.
No, but that's
to be honest,
a target.
I still think we can attract big players. I don't think Thomas Partey came to Arsenal to play Europa League football. I don't think he gives a shit about Europa League football. I don't think any of our players give a shit about Europa League football, which is probably why we struggle in it. I think the name still holds its weight, and I still think that
I disagree.
Attract big players.
I think what it is, Harry, is we are one of the 10th richest clubs currently in world football, and we still will be for a long while. It's the money attraction.
Oh yeah,
that's
cool. Yeah,
that for me is what it is. It's that money attraction. Because look, they'll look at us and they'll say, "Oh yeah, Arsenal, they've got a lot of money. I can ask for mega wages." Like Partey's on what, 250k a week or like 185k a week. Like it's for me, it's the money. That's why I think Özil signed was the money.
Yeah,
but
probably.
I agree. We still can attract players. We've just got to put the money on the table. And again, does any of us have any confidence that Kroenke will put money on the table?
And of course, if the player is choosing between us and Man City or us and Chelsea, us and Liverpool, then obviously that player is more likely to go to those clubs. But that's where there's enough players to go around, so we've just got to be clever with what goes on. Don't tell me they've scored again.
No. I was telling my wife how they scored.
I think you're ahead of us all, Harry.
Yeah,
only by a little bit. So.
Long throw in for West Brom into the box, cleared out.
Yeah, I'm 75-21. How is this handball? How is this happening against West Brom? It's so embarrassing. God, fucking hell, we're so shit.
Can we agree? Willian is the epitome of minimum effort.
Yes.
Yeah, he's awful.
Like,
do you know what?
All I see this guy doing is just jog at a comfortable pace.
He's awful, and it's really damning on Arteta that he continuously plays him, because it just sets a really unfair rule on other players.
Fault, though. Who else was a part of that deal?
Edu. Yeah. Oh no. But listen, for me, the deal made sense at the time. Willian came off the back of a really good season at Chelsea. I thought he's a good player. It's experienced, blah, blah, blah. But it hasn't worked out well, which happens, young, old, some players come over to a club and it doesn't work out well. Remember, Robbie Keane had a banging season at Spurs, went to Liverpool, absolutely flopped, went back to Spurs. It does happen. But the persistence in playing him is mind-boggling. It's really bad. And it sets an unfair rule to other players, because it's like, oh, he can carry on playing as bad as he really, really poorly and start. Yeah, I play poorly and I get dropped. And that's where it's really, really poor from Arteta. I don't think that's down to inexperience. I just think that's a fault to his management. It's just stupid. And hopefully over time, he'll learn that. If Willian is at the clubs next season, fuck me, excuse my language, that's really, really bad. Really,
Harry,
really bad.
Under Wenger's good days, when players were approaching 30,
Yeah, I
he
know,
was
I know.
only
Yeah,
giving them
1 year contracts. Yeah,
1 year extensions.
but I think the game's changed a
Come
little bit now. I
fast
think
forward to today, we're offering 32-year-olds 3-year contracts.
yeah, I know.
Like, this
I
is
know.
unacceptable, man.
That is.
Like, and this isn't Arteta, like, solely on Arteta. He was obviously, like, they've obviously discussed it together. Vinay, Edu, Arteta. For that deal, they all sat around a table. They mutually agreed for that deal.
Oh yeah, totally.
And they got into bed with that Kia Jarabchin.
Yeah, that's what the
other players
that's what that
who
deal
are
was.
his footballers under his agency. You know, like all I ask for. Look, I've never been where, like, we should be going buying Mbappe's, Haaland's, Neymar's, this,
Not on
that,
that
and that
level.
superstar player at this time. All I want for my club, for people who, whatever position they're in, to be to know what they're doing and sign correct players. Like, skill, ability aside, I want these people to buy people with players with the correct mindset, the correct attitude. Now, whether they have to spend $1 million, $5 million, 10, 100, I don't care. Buy
Willian's
the
down.
with the
Willian's injured,
correct
which is
mentality,
not good. Sorry.
the correct attitude.
That's the
And
second
that's
time.
where we failed. That's where we failed. Look, we went and bought Mohamed El Neni for what, around $5 million?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. In the height of Wenger's reign, in our successful years, when we went and bought Vieira, did anybody know who Vieira was?
No one did.
See, that's the difference. That's the level of scouting that I'm talking about. See, back then, we were scouting. Yes, obviously, Wenger had the upper hand with the French market. And then because of him, everyone else copy and pasted his contacts, or they went searching, France for all the best up-and-coming talent. But what I'm trying to say is the recruitment side of Arsenal is down in the gutter. It's rubbish.
Well, I mean, this season we've made good signings on paper. They've just proved to be inconsistent in Partey, Gabriel. I mean, they're good signings. Just the Willian one has been really, really shit. But there's no guarantee.
I agree with that.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about experience. Wenger made lots of awful signings.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Pepper's made some, poor signings, in the past couple of years with Mendy and whatnot, and players not really, doing it. So yeah, listen, I totally get it. But unfortunately, the attribute in terms of desire and an application, it's going to be hard to see that, right, until you actually have them, because every club, because their agent's going to tell you this player's a hard worker, their club's going to tell you he's a hard worker. You might watch games where you think he's a hard worker, but what goes on in training, those sort of things, you might not always see that until you actually sign the player, and then they come and go, oh, actually, he's not. He's this type of person, or he's a bit cocky, or he's a bit this. And sometimes you won't actually see that until you sign a player. But we need to improve recruitment. We know that. I think.
Let's talk about this.
System.
One second. Let's talk about this. There's bigger issues in scouting. As of right now, we have a bunch of young up and coming players. We have one of the youngest squads in the league. But we also have a lot of aging players that are on the fringes of the squad. Get rid of the aging players on the fringe of the squad. Do not play Ceballos. Do not play El Neni. Do not play Willian. Do not play some of these guys that are on the fringes. Start playing the likes of George Lopez. Start playing Aziz. Start playing Nelson. Start playing these guys. Give them games.
We can't have a whole starting 11.
No. I'm not saying a whole starting 11. I'm not saying whole starting 11. I'm saying give them bit part minutes throughout the season.
Yeah, be involved in the squad. Yes, I hear you.
Because what's remaining for the last 3 games, or it's 3 games, right? The last 3 games.
After this,
I want to see Balogun at least feature maybe once or twice, right?
Yep.
I want to see Aziz at least get 1 run in the next 3 games.
Yeah,
Since we have a left back situation, this is the best time to blood in a youngster and give him a chance at left back, right?
That's why I said earlier, these last remaining few games, it's an early pre-season.
But for who though?
These last
No,
three
listen,
games
for you,
don't mean
no,
nothing.
it's not. It's not for you. It is for fans. It's because you want to see Aziz. You want to see these players try. But Arteta's job is on the line, and if he plays these players and we lose, he's going to be hung out to dry. You guys aren't going to go, "Oh, it's okay, we lost because Lopez played left back or Aziz played." Are you? You're all going to go, "He's fucking Arteta's shit. He's a disgrace." Da, da, da. We need to finish up as high as possible to save some grace, just so our egos aren't totally dented. And you've got a better chance doing that with experienced players than you have youths. I give these guys some minutes, but I mean, people, going crazy today about certain players starting is a little bit confusing. This is the
Harry,
Premier
I don't
League.
want
It's
to
the
end up
Premier
in the
League.
Europa Conference League, bro.
Yo, guys,
No,
I'm
I know
gonna,
you
I'm
don't.
gonna,
I
I'm
know
gonna
you
break
don't.
my
No, I
fast
mean,
and
like,
just listen. I'm gonna go break my fast and
I
just
don't
pray.
either. I don't want to fucking.
If you
Yeah,
guys
I'm gonna
could,
break
if
mine
you
as
guys could
well.
hold down the fort for me for a bit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do your
I'll put
thing.
Harry on the big screen.
We're going to talk about something other than football. I don't know.
Shit.
That's
Not
it.
this.
What I'll quickly say.
Harry's the
on the
best looking out of all of us, so he gets the spotlight.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
about that, mate. I don't know about that.
What I'll say about this though, yeah, about this whole youngster thing is obviously we
Definitely
all
put
want to
them
see
on
the
the
young
definitely put
players.
them on the bench. Definitely put them on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bench. I agree. Definitely put them on the
Yeah,
bench.
not a spotlight.
No, wait. What I'll say is this: we've obviously got Chelsea next, and we ain't going to see any youngsters there. He's going to play a strong team, even though I don't think it's going to make any difference. But he's going to play a strong team against Chelsea. But then he's got Palace and Brighton, two teams that we should be beating, because Palace they're really poor right now, especially going forward. Like I don't know what's going on with Zaha, but he's just getting angry every game. But
Zaha is possibly the angriest footballer I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my
But
life.
have you seen-
He must
you
be a
seen him against
nightmare
City?
to play with.
You
He
see him
must
against
be
City.
a nightmare.
He was raging the whole time against City, just throwing
Yeah,
a
I
fit.
can't. He
but
reminds me a
what-
bit of Sanchez, Alexis Sanchez, towards the end of Arsenal when he was so annoyed at everyone's lack of quality.
He just
Like,
wasn't as good. Sanchez was just levels above Zaha, though. But well, yeah. So we're not going to see him in the next game. But the last two games, right? At that point, we're going to see kind of where we're going to finish, because you usually do around that time. So the likes, and I get why they didn't. They still should have played today, but I get why they didn't, because they had a massive relegation game in under 23s that they had to play. So I kind of get it. But what
says it
I'll
all,
say
really,
is this,
doesn't it? If they're fighting a
what I'll say-
relegation battle.
Well, exactly. But what I'll say is this: everybody's saying Balogun, everybody's saying Aziz, and I get that. Those two definitely should play. But we need to look. So, example, left back is an issue, obviously, when Tierney's not there. So why don't you give Joel Lopez a play? Just let Joel Lopez have a game, yeah? What I then say is this: right back is another massive issue. Why not give Norton Cuffy a game? Because that kid he's good. Like, he's very good. He's not as well known as everybody else, but ask some of the avid youth team watchers. They'll bring out Norton Cuffy as one of the main guys. So, like, this is what I'm saying. If everybody's going to get pissed off at whoever's playing right back or left back anyway, why not just play the young players? Like, at the end of the day, we don't have a left back that isn't Tierney. So play Joel Lopez because he's a natural left back. And we don't have any good right back that anybody wants us to really play. So just play Norton Cuffy. This is what I'm saying. Balogun, etc. There's other players that can play there. But in those two positions,
I totally get it. It's
especially,
just so.
And then centre midfield as well. Why not play Aziz? Nobody wants to see Xhaka play. Nobody wants to see El Neni or Ceballos, and everyone's just going to get pissed off if they see them anyway.
Oh,
So
careful there,
play
Bruno.
Aziz.
I think Harry might have something to say there. You know?
Harry,
I've run out of my defending Arsenal, mate. I used all my credits up. Ain't seen that for me this year.
I'm just messing with you, Harry.
But the only thing is,
I get it. Like, we all have our favorites, man. Do you know what I mean? And like, you know, maybe what I don't see, you see something in him. But like, I just feel like, look, he's been here for 5 years now. Like, his level of quality is not at my expectation. Do you know what I mean? Like, look, come on, look. Let's be real now. After what happened against Crystal Palace at home last season, now
let's not go over. This is your life with Granit Xhaka again.
Let me just share my thoughts.
Look,
let me just quickly share my thoughts, and then we'll move on from it. Now, obviously, all the online abuse that players get, or just people in general, when they have a high following, the level of abuse and like what trolls say, I don't condone any of that. Yeah, that's some like bad shit, right? But when it comes to profession, like being in the public eye, you have a choice on whether to log in or log out or hand it to I don't know, whoever represents you, hand it to them for them to deal with your social media, right? On the game, now we all know what happened. For me, that was unforgivable because the captains that I've grown up with, watching how they put on the armband and when they step onto the field, how they represent themselves as a captain, Xhaka is subpar.
Yeah, but listen, but Aslan, but you're wrong here, right? Because we know about Tony Adams' history. We know that Vieira spat on Neil Ruddock once. We know that Eric Cantona was a captain or a figure at Man United and kicked someone in the crowd. So every captain has, not every captain.
But they didn't swear at us fans, though, did they?
I know, but I've said this before, and I get bored of saying it. I was at the ground. Some of the things I heard were awful. If that was me, and
and I don't condone that, Harry. I don't condone that.
I'm just saying. So what we want as fans is to be able to say what we want, and we don't expect any player to answer back. That's what we want. And for me, there's almost
yes.
Harry.
Yeah, I know.
Harry, I can tell you why.
It took him a whole week not to. Like he still hasn't apologized till this day.
Yeah,
it took him a week to come out with.
Let me explain. Let me explain this, right? At the end of the day, people forget this. People forget this in every means. Footballers are employees, and I'm saying that not that they're employees. We should be negative. I'm just saying that people forget in every way, shape, or form that this is their job. At the end of the day, you go Asda, yeah. And I'm not saying you go and abuse the guy, but say. Because remember, he didn't just tell every fan that was abusing him to fuck off. He told every fan to fuck off. He told everybody, even if you weren't abusing him, even if you were supporting him, it felt like he told you to fuck off. So at the end of the day, imagine going into Asda, right? Some idiots abusing you, yeah?
Someone said, Kevin Campbell.
Some idiots abusing you, right? But some idiots abusing this whatever, cashier, whatever, right? This cashier then turns around and tells you to fuck off. You didn't actually say that to him. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, at the end of the day, if he wants to go on Twitter,
guess who scores?
I know, it's Woody, isn't it? Free kick. It's going to be, in it. It's got to be, right?
Well, you just got
go on, Woody. Do you know what? I put a bet on Willian to score and win as well at the start of the game, just because I thought it'd be fun if he scores.
Willian scores his first goal.
He did as well.
Kick.
Go on, Willian. I told you he's class. You've got to be patient with players like Willian. They're going to come good.
Stop it, Harry. Stop
He's still young.
Harry, are you serious?
He's still learning his game. Of course, I'm not being serious.
Stop it.
But yeah, good free kick there. Well done, mate. He's probably going to start the next 30 games in a row now.
I rate that free kick, but it's still not good enough.
Oh, that is a great free kick. Jesus Christ, whip it.
Why am I the last one to see it, man?
El Neni should get an assist for that as well. El Neni should get an assist for that. Is an incredible free kick. That really is.
No, it is.
That is a reverse whip. Where was that for the last 30 odd games?
No, but it was wide open. You see it from the camera angle behind.
And also, we didn't sign Willian to score free kicks. We signed him to be a good player.
What the hell was the goalkeeper doing? Why was he not standing on the open side?
It takes Willian to the point where the season's over and nobody gives a shit to actually score a goal. Yeah. No one cares. Like half the people aren't even watching this game, and now he decides to score. Like, come on, man. But yeah, free kick was incredible. Jesus.
Yeah, it was a great free kick. Really good. But yeah,
this is what I'm saying with Willian. Anyone that calls him a shit footballer, you're wrong, because he is a very good footballer. It's just, why has he not applied himself at the club? Like, he just seems really lazy and he doesn't apply himself. That's what annoys me.
It's hard, when we talk about footballers earning money and they don't care. Yeah, it's hard to dispel that. It's hard to say that he does care because he plays like he doesn't. It's for me. I know we say about a lack of effort. It's not actually a massive lack of effort. It's just like a lack of a passion or aggression.
It's a complacency.
Yeah, because he still runs around. He still shows for the ball. He still presses, but it just doesn't look like he wants to do it. It doesn't look like he cares. And when you're 33 years old and you've been caring for 15 years playing football, and you've got yourself to this position where you can finally get the best salary you ever had, and you can reward your family. Maybe you just take your foot off the gas and you go, fuck it, I've made it. I'm going to chill out, and that happens to everyone in all walks of life. Sometimes you get a pay rise, and become
real quick. So does this mean Willian? Does this mean that Willian's still better than Ziyech?
Close, isn't it?
No, we can't have those conversations. We seriously can't even try to have those conversations when these guys are in the Champions League final.
No, I'm just taking the piss, bro.
Yo, Peter, what you said?
Ziyech is such a funny signing.
Peter, what's good? Peter.
Right, guys, I'm gonna go and have some food. Just got home from work.
Yeah, thanks, Harry, for coming.
All right, guys. Remember, almost 3-2. Remember, trust the process. No, only Mackie.
Oh, come on, Harry.
Don't say that.
Don't trust it. Don't trust it. Don't trust it. Trust positivity and trust love. The only thing you can trust in this world is love.
Trust in Willian.
Trust it, yeah, and Willian's free kicks as well.
Yeah.
Go on, Tierney. All right.
You want to know what I'm breaking my fast with?
Oh, take it easy, Harry.
Lentil soup and for chocolate bread.
Oh, someone's injured. I think Willian's down again.
Oh, God.
No, it's Lacazette. I swear Lacazette always gets like his ankles chopped off.
People are like, what are you eating?
Lacazette has aged as well so much. When he first came in, he used to look so young. Now he just aged.
Lacazette lost his hair so quick, bro. He had the best lineup of everybody.
Yeah, Lacazette did have the best hair. Then he just... Sam Allardyce, goodbye, mate. That's it. You are the last standing manager.
Can I say one thing about Sam Allardyce?
Is this the first time he's going to get a team relegated?
Yeah,
let him get relegated.
One thing that annoys me about Allardyce is, why does he chew chewing gum like that? Why does he chew with his mouth open? Like every time they pan the camera to him, he's just like...
Man's got a whole packet of Nicorette in his mouth.
Yeah, he's just munching. He's just munching every time. Like, close your mouth when you're eating.
The reason why I couldn't go to a protest today is the 27th day. Of Ramadan. And I'm going to be going to the mosque later. So I might not even do a match reaction.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't go because I'd work and I can't afford not to work when Arsenal already take all my fucking money. Especially on bets I placed this year. Jesus Christ.
No, apparently there's a protest being organised by some sort of supporters trust at the last game of the season.
Listen, somebody has to do something because these guys on Twitter, the big names on social media, are not doing nothing about it.
Yeah, but it has to be organised.
I think what will happen with the Cronkies is I don't think they'll sell, and I think they'll just invest. They'll invest a lot of money in the summer, trying to hope that all the fans forget about it. That's what I think.
Yo, I heard some of these big social media guys are given merch by the club. In order to promote church sales.
Of course, wouldn't surprise me.
That'll
be you soon, mate. That'll be you soon, mate. Don't worry about that.
Listen,
You'll be getting all the gear.
I ain't getting nothing from these guys. I'm telling you that.
You'll be coming here wearing the full kit every week, changing your kit like 10 minutes into your stream to the away kit. Yeah, of course you will. If Arsenal offered you free kits, you're going to say no.
Never sell your
soul. I turned down free tickets to the Brighton game.
Did you?
Yeah, I had someone came to me with an offer for free tickets to the Brighton game. I turned it down.
Is that because we're shit though?
Yeah.
I bet if it was Arsenal v Spurs, you wouldn't turn it down.
I don't know, man. I probably would.
Oh, what? Oh, okay, fair.
Well, after Spurs,
you got more integrity than me. All right, guys. Just as I depart and as Sam Allardyce departs the Premier League, have a good evening. All. Take care.
Good evening.
Take care.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, everybody, and good evening, everybody over there, wherever you are. Thank you, guys. Realist, big up to you for staying along for the whole video.
Good evening.
Hassan, big up to you, and I'll see you guys over on the football terrace. And I'll do my match reaction after I come back from Salah, hopefully.
Yeah, inshallah.
Inshallah. Have a good one, guys.
In a bit.